Yo. How's your night been, by the way?
Not too bad.
You, man? Good. Glad to hear that.
About yours?
I'm good. You know how it is.
My
night
just started.
My night just started too. You know what I mean?
Well, I just woke up a couple hours ago, nursed a headache.
Damn.
Ate some cold pizza, and then I went online.
Yeah. I need this track on repeat right now. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I had somebody who came through who's like, he came through my stream earlier, gave me some really like ego boosting like words of encouragement. Not gonna lie. You know? Yeah, there's like, you're goated with that crate MK2 because like I was running around in my in this ship, right? It's worked up through like the game, right? I didn't work it up the game. I got it that way, you know. So it's just like, so he just comes through. He's just like, yo, you're goated with that crate MK2. I'm just like, yo, word. It's just like, man, where is it? What was that? He said something that was really good. Had about 700 hours into the game, and sometimes I nosedive into the front of the station. I've been like blasting like my like ship directly into the front of the like starport. It was funny. It was pretty cool.
Cool.
Lightning starting. Here we go. Oh, great. No, now I have to go. I'm gonna bet you $10 I gotta go downstairs now. My mom popped up in my fucking stream. Well, we'll say, hi mom, how you doing? Hey, I love my mom, my mom's awesome.
It says the channel status more appropriately this time.
What?
It was outdated.
What was that, outdated?
The channel status, I updated it.
Alright, cool.
The old title was a little outdated, so
Really? Which title?
this channel title.
Eat pizza rolls. That's funny. That's funny. Hey mom, how you doing? You gonna say hi? You gotta be like, hey, hello.
Hey. This black sheep. Is that the dog talking?
Yep, he talks.
Is that a dog or a wolf?
His tail is on fire.
Nice. That was power.
Yeah, he's got like a firepower. He's one of Hojo's experiments. Hojo.
Who the hell that is?
Some guy.
I remember buying the original Final Fantasy 7. And I couldn't even get past the first boss. I said, fuck it.
Yeah,
Only-
the original 7 was much harder than this
Yeah.
one.
The only reason I bought it because my best friend was playing it and it looked pretty cool. But I couldn't do it. I think that game is worth money now. The original Final Fantasy.
Yeah, if you have the version that's not the PlayStation's greatest hits, like if you have like the original release, it's worth a lot of money.
Is it? Oh. I'm gonna check my stats. I have it. I don't remember getting it.
I have the PlayStation's greatest hits version, so it's not really worth much.
I definitely don't have that. Still got Resident Evil 3 or 2. His name 2. Nemesis? No, 3.
3's Nemesis.
Yeah. Still got R2, Nemesis. I still got Parasite Eve that Godfather said he was gonna pay me for. I'll try to see if I can get about $300 from eBay. Still some fool will buy it for me. Fuck it, why not?
What was it with this shit?
Queef sniffer.
You wanna know why? Oh, it's Queef?
Queef.
Cool.
What up? What up, frontal poof? Sorry. It's such a name.
Pussy fart. here. It's not working, dude. You're wasting your bullets.
He has infinite bullets somehow.
Yeah.
What's crazy about this game is all the CG cutscenes are done in the game engine. But you wouldn't think so, because it looks really good.
Yeah.
And Rebirth looks even better in this game. Can't wait to try it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Oh, you playing this on Pro too, aren't you?
I am.
You're going
This
pro?
game, this game does run better on the Pro, but it's not Pro enhanced. Like that. That's one thing people don't realize. Even the non-Pro enhanced games do benefit from playing on the Pro, because you do have more power behind you. So you'll drop the frames less often with the Pro.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back to the money-making opportunity. Going back to both and the gym blah.
I don't think the Pro is as big of a jump as they say, though. Like, they say it's 45% more powerful. I don't believe
My
that.
computer is going to be infinitely more powerful than anything a box will ever ever be able to pump at. So fuck y'all systems. Fucking war with each other. Get mad. I got
a new Civilization game.
5090.
The minimum requirements are a 16-core processor.
Wow, really?
That's kind of where we're going.
Well, you ought to know what? Thank God I build PCs.
I already have 16 cores. It might not be as good as a 7800 X3D, but for games that need 16 cores, at least I can play those.
I don't have a 7800 X3D.
What are you running on?
3090.
That's your graphics. I'm talking about CPU.
Oh, 7800, 950 X3D. Wait, did you say that before?
No, X3D is their processor line. So you have just
I have a Ryzen 9.
Okay, you have a Ryzen 9. Okay.
7900
So,
or 70, whatever the.
Oh, okay, you are talking about CPU.
Yeah. The other one, my GPU is a 3090.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
I figured you would. You know how to build.
I built my first computer at 9 years old.
Nice.
And they weren't easy back then.
I highly believe you, because I self-taught myself like 7 years ago.
I built one time.
Bro, it's easy. I don't care what anybody ever says. Oh my god, I'm getting interdicted by Thargoids. Oh, fuck.
It's like Fisher Price toys.
Really?
Everything goes in one place,
Get
you know?
fucked, Thargoids. I gotta fight this thing.
Color-coded.
I'm getting interdicted in the middle by fucking aliens. Oh, great. I'm fighting aliens, guys. Oh, shit. Is that two of them? Oh, fuck. Fuck that.
Yeah, for CPU, I got 5950X, which is the 16 core from the AM4 generation. It was hot shit back then. It's still a great CPU. I have no issues, no reason to upgrade. And then my GPU, I got the 6900 XTX from Radeon. I would have gotten the 3080, but I couldn't find one back during COVID, so I went with Radeon.
And that's how you escape aliens, motherfuckers. Holy shit. Interdict me again. Fucking twats. Woo!
Yo, I haven't PC games since the original Prey. Fear. It was just getting too fucking expensive. I said, fuck.
Yeah, like the way consoles are becoming more like PCs, I think it's more worthwhile to just stick with console, unless you have the money to burn. But like the PC, if you don't have the money to burn, then you're gonna just suffer with, you know, shitty frame rates and,
Yeah.
you know, if you don't have the money for a gaming rig, I don't see the point in like building some $1,200 piece of shit just because you want one so bad. Like, just save your money.
Right.
I mean,
Start with 2,000, in my
listen.
opinion.
I mean, listen. I built Fuka's PC for 1,800, a little over it.
Yeah, like that's a good price.
Like,
But when you start like
realistically,
going,
oh, yeah, go farther than that.
because like I'm talking Canadian money, 1,800 US. That's pretty much like the ballpark I would go for, because that's like still over $2,000 Canadian, you know.
I can't even imagine spending that much for a PC.
I spent like almost $6,000 on my PC.
Business.
I spent over 5,000 on mine.
Yeah, I spent almost around $6,000, probably a little over it.
But you probably did the same thing I did, where you got the best of everything you could, like G-Skill RAM. When you
I
could
got-
get cheaper RAM.
I got G-Skill. I got like
Yeah, like G-Skill has some of the best latency on the market.
I got the fucking 6,000 megahertz, bro. I put
Yeah,
the
that's
same
sick.
shit that I would have put in fucking Fuka's for the RAM, but it.
Okay, I'm in a bad battle now.
What the hell is going on?
Alright, I'm gonna use Barrett.
But he was weak. Did you heal him?
I'll have to heal Cloud in a second. See, this is where turn-based is important. If I didn't have turn-based, I wouldn't figure out what the fuck to do here. Because it's just so hectic.
Yeah. And switching characters and shit.
Boom!
That was pretty cool.
Let's go. Cloud.
Hey, Max. 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 Hey. Hey, Max. 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 I'll give you a snack later. I'll give you snacks later, alright? What are you doing, Max? Maximus. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just got one cat.
What are you doing? Yeah, my cat's awesome. He's 12.
Oh shit.
He just recently turned 12. He's running around like a psycho right now. What up, Max? Why you spitting me? Now you're just dead ass staring me right in the face. Yeah, I stopped him from like jumping up onto like. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What? Go. Come sit. Come sit. Here, look. You like my jacket, right? You like my jacket. Here. Look at that. I can't believe I just got interdicted. The fucking Starboy.
Gotta go, bro. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day.
Fucking aliens.
Alright, have a good night.
Have a good night, bro.
Have a good night.
You do. That's a funny name. I find that hilarious in a good way. So keep it up, buddy. You know jokes.
Pussy fart sniffer.
Frontal blast, whipper.
Crotch fart.
More like a crotch hiccup. It's a cooter pooter, actually. Yeah, you got another one, motherfucker? Shit. I thought I'd have, like, at least some competition for a second there.
Nah, you got that.
Fuck.
I can't fuck with that.
Yo, guess what I'm gonna do when I get enough money together? I'm buying the $480 bundle for fucking what the fuck is that? That game that just came out. Fuck, can't remember it. I'm like Path of Exile 2. There you go.
Oh.
Oh, that game looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the $480 bundle for it when I can.
That much money? Why?
Because I'm a gangster. Hey, baby boy, how you doing?
I was just gonna get the $30 bundle.
Nah, fuck that. I'd go minimal 100. Minimal.
What, just to support them, you mean?
No, you get like a really cool skin and shit, bro.
I don't care about that.
And you get like a hideout and all that shit. It's like, it's a bunch of stuff. You get a shit ton of things.
If they were a small company and needed the money, maybe I'd throw them a couple $100. But they're a big company, so like I'm not gonna give them a lot of money.
Is it all digital shit, or is there some physical shit coming with it?
Yeah, I think some physical stuff. I thought physical stuff came with it, actually. But I was gonna put them to the test and see what would happen. You know, that's just what I do. Yeah, I'm a person that pushes shit. Am I getting interdicted? What the fuck's going on here? Alright. The aliens really wanted to get with me. Yeah. They really wanted this. Yeah, they couldn't touch it. They tried so hard, but I got really fast and they couldn't keep up. Which is funny, because they were supposed to be extremely fast. I'm not attempting to fuck around and find out how to fight them right now. In a ship designed to fight them. That doesn't cost me any fucking money if I die.
Is Tifa normally this fast, or you got some kind of special ability?
No, she's normally this fast.
Shit.
Yeah, she's like a monk type.
She's like very good at martial arts.
Yeah, like she's better. She's she's like your Street Fighter type. Think like that's your Ryu. In female form. There you go. Or Chung-Li, whatever one you want to like talk about, you know what I mean?
Badass. badass.
She is a
I
badass.
am.
Have you seen Advent Children?
I've seen it.
That movie is so fucking good.
It's not like the CGI.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
so good.
it's all CG.
It's so fucking good. Like, I would do that for a movie night. I'd watch that shit for a movie night. I'd make that the movie night I put on. You want a snack?
I want a snack.
I bet you do. But you have pizza rolls.
Nope.
You got pizza rolls!
I had cold pizza, but I ate it.
Yeah, but you can make pizza rolls.
I got stuff in the freezer though.
Do it. Freeze it.
I got some
Eat it.
Asian appetizers, like frozen ones.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get my cat.
What else I got? I think I got a frozen poutine. Just gotta put it in the stove.
I thought about making a poutine.
Thanks, man.
I did last night. I took a DiGiorno Razzle Crust pizza and put some mushrooms, fucking pineapple, and a bunch of cheese on it. It was fucking.
I tried a new style of pizza yesterday. It's called Windsor style, based off of the city in Ontario. And apparently what it is it's shredded pepperoni, but they kind of put lots of pepperoni on it. But then the other topping is canned mushrooms. Not fresh mushrooms, but canned ones.
Oh,
It's actually like pretty legit. I tried it. It's just like it's actually better than a standard pepperoni pizza because when the pepperoni's shredded and they put so much of it on there, you get tons of pepperoni flavor in every bite.
Let's go.
yeah.
And then the mushrooms had like a nice texture because they're like the
You
canned
can do
ones. They're
mushrooms?
just- No, I'm talking about just food mushrooms. I was talking about a special pizza I tried last night.
Oh, special pizza, huh? You the mushrooms. I got you. I know you. Hey, roll. I got you. I got that. Cool shit, man. You Canadians and your mushroom special pizza.
I've done that before. I put magic mushrooms on pizza.
I bet you have.
It kind of ruins the pizza. Like it does the job.
You have to sort of dust it, make it turn it into powder over it. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. If you grind it up and then mix it in with the pizza sauce, that would be a better way to distribute
That's
it.
the best way of doing it. That's exactly the way.
Usually, like,
The way.
I've tried different, like, edible ways of
And he
taking
looks
magic
hard.
mushrooms, and my favorite way is like making
Congratulations.
something like a pasta and just mixing it with the sauce.
Who's that
So
Pokemon?
It's
hardly
Pikachu!
noticeable.
It's the fairy!
Fuck!
How many jumps do I need? 8? What the fuck? I should have just taken this goddamn fucking thing. I can jump forever in this motherfucker. What the fuck? I'm only a little under. I'm gonna be past halfway down after this shit. Yo, so what happened? Does anyone watch? You guys watch Rich's channel?
Not lately.
No,
He's talking about taking magic mushrooms, though.
That's not why I'm talking. I'm just making a joke of that.
I don't know.
Watching
how Rich would do
the
on
shit
magic
show.
mushrooms.
I was watching the shit show unfold. Yeah.
If he's talking about Phil or Lol Cal, I'm not. She talks about Phil every fucking night.
We're gonna go murder some pirates. We're gonna go murder some pirates. I fucking am so waiting to make another, like, I don't know. Yo, I made, like, already in this game a little over 267 million in credits. Yeah, by murdering pirates. Murdering the living shit out of them. Relentlessly. And now I've gotten better with my ships.
Have you ever ran into a real person in the game yet?
I am in a private server from another YouTuber.
Oh, so you probably won't ever meet anybody?
Yeah, I really don't need to. And if I ever run into anyone, it's not like I'm, like... Hey, listen, if you have a ward on, like, once I need my anaconda to be fixed up. Once I get my anaconda done, we'll talk about going into open play again. Because no one fucked out. I was murdering the fuck out of people with my anaconda. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you want to see what I'm doing? I'll put it up on this. I don't know. Okay. I know I'm streaming, but yeah, take a look at this. I'm gonna do the jump really quick, then I'm gonna pop. What up? Yeah, I got.
Base out, basically like Diablo.
Yeah, it's a Diablo killer.
It's much harder though.
Yeah, it's much harder.
From the looks of it.
Not really. Honestly, it's not. I really enjoyed number one.
I was really
good at it.
It won't be so hard, but like
I had a really great build.
The problem with the company that makes Path of Exile, I know this because I played it like 800 hours into the first game. Anytime they find a really good build that's like OP, they fucking nerf it.
No, not really.
Not like right away. Like it's always like months later on the next big update. Chances are, if you have a really good build, they're gonna nerf you. But then they find another good build, and you just keep going with something else. But the first game was like crack. Like if the second game's better, man, holy shit.
The first game wasn't crap.
It was crack.
Crack, yeah.
I'm saying it was like addictive.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to play though. I never play like big weapon guys. You know what I mean? Like I'm usually like a mob of people all around me. Oh, I'm a minion build type.
Okay.
I'm the dude that's like, I got 40 fucking minions on my screen. Yeah. Or like 102 was my max. So, yeah. That was insane when I did that.
Let's see how fast I can beat this boss.
Am I really back to this fucking... Am I actually already back to both of yet? No.
Like a fish carcass.
You like to eat fish carcasses? I know you're poor, but I didn't think you were that poor, dude.
Oh yeah, I eat fish eyeballs.
Fish
Fish
carcasses.
brains. Fish brains.
I thought you like sucking the meat off like the bones and shit.
Grind up the
Uh,
bones. Eyeballs. To like a paste. Use it as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Don't knock it till you try it.
Nah, bro. No, bro. No. Fucking nasty. The hell are you trying to do? Kill people?
Hey, I'm the one eating it. I ain't killing.
You trying to kill yourself?
This bullshit.
Does someone need to come? Do you have to make sure you're not trying to commit the suicide? Suicide. Someone's gonna have to come check up on you for fucking poisoning yourself.
Hey, I'm used to. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive, right?
Suicide. Yeah, I'm about to start making dumb ducats in this game. Yo, I have a mission that's gonna get me like 24 million. No joke. No joke. 19 million's another one. Oh, the 14 million one's right there. I gotta kill 30 pirates. I got like a couple of days to do these, so it's like I got 3 days on one. I need to start this fucking. I need to do this shit. 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. Alright. Well, time to grind. I'm gonna be up for the night. I'm getting these credits, bro. I'm gonna be doing stupid shit in this game. I got a plan. I want a fucking Imperial Cutter. I'm gonna put a bunch of shield charges in it. And I'm gonna fucking make it into a motherfucking shield tank.
You can put the characters in different outfits.
In this game? Or your
No,
game?
no,
I don't know. I've never
Probably
played
a new game plus you can.
I'm really like tempted to go into open world. But I'm also in a place that I don't want to be technically caught out here.
Be aware. Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew.
Okay, time to go murder. Indiscriminately murder. We shall leave now.
Traffic with passing through the airlock.
Let's leave this hellhole. All I want to do is murder things in both of them. That's what we're gonna do. That's not exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go boom boom with these pirate dudes. Yeah.
Speed
This is gonna hurt them more than it's gonna hurt me. Yeah. And I'm gonna push them out of their system, god damn it. Actually, I'm killing them for other people's sake. Yeah. Murder? I like murder. A pirate scum. For millions and millions and millions of credits. So yeah, we're gonna fucking do that. We're gonna fucking do that. You know, put the screws to their fingers. Actually, it's really not gonna be screws. It's gonna be a laser beam to their ship.
Did you ever complete Requiem?
No, I still gotta beat that one.
That might be my next game I buy.
It's a cool game, but the sneaking around kind of turns me off for a while. I have to take a break and go back to it later.
Is it more than the first one?
I'd say it's better than the first. They kind of break things up better. But it's kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, where there's lots of sneaking around in that game. Ghost of Sushi.
It's called heartburn. Or indigestion. I can't remember.
Oh, diarrhea.
No. That's just the after effects. That's the natural progression. Oh, and then if you're really unlucky, it comes back out the top side too the next day as well. At the same time.
Oh, cool. Those look fun.
I love this track so fucking much. I'm here to fuck your ass with my ship. Come here, big boy. Oh, you're illegal. I'm not gonna touch you inappropriately. Theus Fetus. That's a great name. I love Theus Fetus. That's a fucking amazing name. Theus Fetus! And fucking kaboom! Blows up a little baby.
I put over 30 hours
I'm
in
gonna
there.
murder you. Don't think about leaving. Yep.
Cool looking sword, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
In other words, there's no turning back. Get your shit in order before you go up there.
Hello.
Hello, all you happy people.
How's it going?
Yo,
What are y'all up to?
Not
bunch
much.
of vapors eat pizza rolls.
Murdering pirates in space. Because
I was gonna download Elite Dangerous, but when I looked it up, apparently the developers discontinued all support for Elite Dangerous on PlayStation and Xbox, except for server maintenance, and it's not cross-play compatible, so
that's not good.
no real point in me downloading it.
That's weird that they halted development for Xbox and PlayStation.
I got no idea why. The reason they gave was to focus on story progression.
Oh, because they were in development. That's why. They're in development hell. That sounds like development hell. Oh shit.
They said that they were having trouble porting over the Odyssey expansion,
Yeah.
and so they were trying to keep both going, the pre-Odyssey and the PC version at the same time. So they just discontinued. If they'd have held on until an Xbox Series X and PS5 version, it would have been all right. But,
Yeah.
yeah, you know how that is.
Damn, man.
Pissed
That
a lot of
sucks.
people off, though.
Yo, I've been in this place this whole fucking time, and now just randomly there's artificial structures on this fucking planet. What is this about? And I'm about to make it fucking living hellscape in a second, just for my own fucking amusement. You're all about to die, whoever's here. Says the not pirate. Just absolute fucking psychopath. I've come to kill you all. What the fuck? Why can't I land anywhere? Up, 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 up.
Some shit with a bad guy or some shit.
You want to blow someone's back out?
I wouldn't mind you.
What?
Mission status updated.
Crack that back.
Warning.
You're
Dangerously low temperature detected.
I don't understand what you're saying. Say it again.
Crack back.
I just turned it down. Sorry.
Back shots.
You're trying to get back shots?
Give back.
You trying to give? Don't you have like a girl? I thought you had a girlfriend, brother.
No.
Sun beach and it all. First one, something in the club. I just wanna come. Much. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. I'm gonna scan the fuck out of everything here.
Shield activated.
This wasn't here before. Uh-oh. I fucking know what those canisters are. That's radioactive shit. But why won't it fucking scan it?
Why did he let that fucking man walk all the way to his fucking office to get that fucking gun?
Because he's retarded.
I know.
That makes no fucking sense. Let his fucking ass fall in the goddamn water and drown. Fuck him. Ooh.
But they never thought someone would just do this with their face. Yep. Highly doubt that. This is how you steal
Of course
shit.
they fucking killed on the black dude in the fucking game, of course. Yeah.
He didn't die in the first game, so I don't know what this is about. I know Aerith dies in the first game. Spoiler.
Spoiler, asshole.
Suit battery low.
Just kidding. Oh, look at that! I took a piece of items that might not have been supposed to be over here. But I did it. So fuck you.
So, what's your character's name in the game?
Whose? Mine?
Yeah.
Mine is Black Sheep Limelight. Yep. Because that's what, that's a thing. I don't know how to explain it as the thing, but there are two names. So, there are two names. I wonder what'll happen if I fucking shoot this shit. Let's fucking find out. I'm gonna fucking blast it. Does it die? Oh! Who knew what that was? I don't!
Fuck.
Okay. It's about time. I need to get some information out of this or I'm going to blow it up. I'm getting very, very, very impatient. Okay, I'm about to blow it up. But we're gonna do one last test before I go completely bongo bonongos on them. Bongo completely eat shit. I'm going to lose my temper on this game and teach it what for by shooting the absolute shit out of the whole area. Let's go. We'll go with
Damn sponge.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Didn't even hit him.
I know, that was stupid.
What in the actual fuck? What is
He's
here?
immune? The fuck?
I didn't know I had summons in this game.
Well, they do.
Well, that makes sense. The original added summons.
Oh fuck! No, he really just used my grenade. Not that fucker. Yep, there's no way to get into the structure, so it's alright. Get the luck. Oh. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab some fucking milk real quick.
Is that Ifrit?
Yep, that was it for it.
I'm not dealing with that shit right now. Let's get the fuck out of this bitch. Let's go now, so I can kill the things I need to. Let's get back to it. Let's go. 2, 1. Yeet.
There, I beat a boss. But you know, that would have been a lot harder if I didn't collect all the abilities I have.
Yeah.
You got to make sure to purchase every weapon you find, and then equip it, and keep it equipped until they learn the ability. Even I went through part of the game not realizing that was how it worked, and then I had to go back and buy a bunch of weapons and equip them. Basically got to train your characters to learn all their abilities.
All the weapons and abilities.
Yeah. And the abilities you start out with in the game, they don't work very well later in the game. They kind of get gimped. So the ghost saved him because he wasn't supposed to die.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck everybody go.
I'm here. I'm just eating.
Something on the game.
Oh. They don't like you. Obviously.
Oh well. Okay.
DAIC.
Scan
Someone's name. Oh, you look really, really malleable. You look very, like, readable. Yeah, you look extremely readable. Your buddy over there also looks like he's very readable. You know what? I'm gonna teach you a little something about how Rhino's made. You know, it looks something like this. Being the bigger one. Oh, wait! I'm not gonna abuse that little hole of yours. I'm gonna go abuse someone else's hole. I mean, and when I say hole, I mean H, like the hole of a ship, get it? Yeah. Time to die.
target shields offline.
Cloud and Supper, I just need to hard.
Scan detected. Under attack.
Wow! You're dead! Congratulations, you're next. Let's check you for your bounty! Oh yeah, you're definitely dying. Get over here, I need to touch you a little more inappropriately so that I can turn you into dust. I'm going to teach you the definition of dust.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be me killing you.
Target shields offline.
Incompetent! I'm shooting this dude so much that he can't even aim his ship straight to fire at me. I'm hitting him so much. Oh, you're the dude from earlier. Aw. Where's your buddy? I bet he's been exercise.
Kill the motherfucker.
Under attack. Scan detected.
Time to die!
Flight assist off. Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Really wanted to do that the first time, but I was being kind and killing you instead of birds.
Flight assist on.
She said, thank you for killing me first.
And I am not
Mr.
gonna lie.
Black Sheep.
I like it. Roller.
But you let your friend die.
Flight assist off. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Under attack.
Damn, you pretty.
Taking damage. Shields offline.
Looks like Cloud.
Target destroyed.
Time to find out who's who. And you're gonna die too. Yep, you're both gonna die actually. Oh, I want your bounties, please. I want your bounties. Too bad you're
want it. I bet you're gonna be happy. You're in a birdie. It's a birdie.
You're in the dirt.
Birdie bros are gonna definitely die. Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy? Oh my god, that was a 777 fucking credit bounty. Get on it. This is why I'm out. 22 fucking jumps out. 26 jumps out. I'm making fucking buku bank. Let's fucking roll. Both those fucking pirates all day. Smoke them. Smoke them. Smoke them. Millions of credits. Be greedy. Murder people. Holy shit. In space, no one hears you scream. No one will also care that I slam my fucking ship hard into you. Insurance, what insurance? I'm a millionaire. Let's buy a fucking new one. They pay me to ride in this now. After I paid for it. Let's go. Let's go.
Ass kick, dude.
You ain't touching this shit, Mayo. Oh. That felt so good to do to you. I'm gonna find your friends. I'm gonna fucking kill them too.
Flight assist off. Shields offline.
Oops.
Silent running.
I'm Silent Bob right now. Okay, I'm back.
Flight assist off.
You know all of you are gonna die.
Fucking dog.
Taking damage. Under attack.
Not you guys. You guys my homies. I'm talking about these fucking pirates.
Target shields offline. Flight assist off.
Time to die.
Over our slush.
Target destroyed.
No, your butthole's gonna get touched. It's not my fault that you wanted to do bad. I just want to take the money off your head. I'm just here to do the civil duty of removing your face from the fucking emptiness of space. Your face doesn't belong in space anymore. But you're dead.
Target destroyed.
Let's go. I am so fucking energized right now on killing everything I can. I'm making so much money right now on these credits. Like, I'm getting bounties plus this fucking all this. Like, I've already killed another. Yeah, I'm fucking making real time on all these. I'm almost done with the both those pirates. I think. I gotta kill all these guys first.
Target shields online.
Bitch. Your shields won't be on for long, dog. Not hitting silent running.
Well, I could kill you, but I won't. This shit makes no sense. You're right there. Just kill his fucking head off. Save me,
Don't
baby.
worry, you'll land on Tifa's boobs. Thought she was beneath of him.
Holy shit!
Don't blame me.
Eat it! Fucking eat it!
Million spoons and you eat it.
Million spoons that you can eat shit out of my ass. I need my ship to be outfitted when I'm done with. I need like 300 million to be specifically, like at where I want to be. I need 300 million in the bank at all times. I used to be a heavy like bounty hunter. Like this is my shit. I just sit in my fucking ship, go to high fucking resources.
Mavis is eating pizza rolls.
I'm not eating pizza rolls. I don't have any.
He's eating fucking pizza rolls. Don't listen to him. We all know you're eating pizza rolls, Davis. You don't try it.
Can't fucking fool us.
If I mute,
How you
it's because
doing?
if I mute, it's because I'm throwing up.
Okay.
I just want everyone to. I'm not feeling good.
Okay.
I'm running a
Are
fever.
you throwing up? Are you throwing up because you can hear Vegas eat pizza
Oh,
rolls?
I don't even want to think about food.
Are you at where I was at in the hotel room?
Yeah, around about that.
Oh boy, that means you gotta just let it all
I actually
out.
had to turn off my fan because it was gonna make me throw up. It just like I don't know about it. It just started gagging. I almost like projectile vomited.
I went to school with
It's
a
time
kid
to
that
die.
while he was on the fucking bus, he farted and it was so rank he threw up off the so far.
That's pretty bad.
On the fucking bus.
I'm coming to kill you all. There's no saving you.
I think it's some kind of virus you got from like the con or something.
It might be.
Yeah, you definitely got something from the con, bro. You definitely need to take a test and everything. I would have taken a test right afterwards just to see if I got COVID.
I have a COVID test next door.
Doesn't help you in the now, does it?
Wonderful.
Yeah, right? And you're dead. Your bitch ass is dead. I'm coming for your friends. We're gonna murder your friends. Those aren't your friends. You're not there. Uh-oh. Hey, someone's actually shooting at them. Who's that? Hey.
So a bear is just a fucking tank.
Yes, I thought that was like normal, but no, like, bears are always tanks. Woo! We whipping it, boys! This is Grand Theft, that's not Grand Theft, but, we whipping it like it's Grand Theft Auto. Woo, that's so cool. I just watched a bunch of explosions just go shooting off around me.
I'm gonna.
Go throw up.
Oh, not yet.
Oh!
Dude, the way you're moaning, dude, when you finally do Chuck, you're gonna be lucky if you have a fucking nose, man.
Jesus. Like I felt weird today. Like I didn't even feel like eating. Like I got up and ate breakfast, and I got really full from that. And I thought I was just full, and then like around supper time, I went in Taco Bell and I got like a bunch of stuff, and I got home and I was like, I'm not even hungry. And then I slowly ate a little tiny bit like throughout the day, and then now I'm at like we're at this point.
You ate a whole bunch of Taco Bell, no wonder your stomach's fucked up.
It was already fucked up before the Taco Bell.
Dude, Taco Bell is marinated in industrial strength goose laxative, dude. You can't eat that shit and live. Like, dude, it's a one-way trip to the afterlife.
You ever see that video where they fed the geese laxatives? It's really fucked up.
Do you ever feel
No.
like you're a geese being fed a laxative?
No, it wasn't geeses. It was seagulls. Yeah, they fed the seagulls laxatives, and they just shit all over people at the beach.
You know that's like highly illegal to do.
Yeah, it's highly. That's why I said it's fucked up. It's highly illegal, and also like animal cruelty as well.
When that Taco Bell finally hits, you're gonna shoot your soul out.
Funny enough, I haven't had diarrhea from Taco Bell.
It's coming.
That's what she said.
Listen, I'm coming.
I wouldn't be saying that with the amount of diarrhea coming out. Not diarrhea. All the
God.
all the throw up you're dealing with. I mean, a certain type of like interest group was into that shit, but you know.
This dick is gonna be peaking later.
Oh, this reminds me of a thread I saw on 4chan a while back. But I don't want to talk about it.
It's the foodie sub channel.
There was a thread on 4chan. It was like people throwing up while giving head.
Yep, that's
It's
happened
like,
to me. That's happened to me. I made a girl throw up on my dick. I didn't make her throw up on my dick. She ended up throwing up on my dick. Let's be realistic about it.
Shit happens.
Yeah, it's because how big it
The
is.
shit happens too. That's a whole different story.
All we had today, eat spaghetti or chili.
Yeah, one's chili. I know. You like it, one's chili. It's all you've been getting lately.
Where's One's at? I'm gonna tell him to stay gay. He's online. He's playing Call of Duty. He just isn't in the chat.
I'd rather eat the chili out of somebody's asshole than eat one's chili.
Stay gay. Love you, bro.
Stay gay while deep throating. No, just kidding. Like, how do you not?
Stay gay while puking on dick.
I know you're on COD. we'll see what he says.
What?
Like, so, just so you know, Black Sheep, if I do end up blowing chunks, I'll go clip it for you.
Then you gotta throw it. You gotta throw it in the middle of one of the videos that goes really hard. All right. All right. Just like a really quick shot at the. Like you have to cut it to like less than half a second, or something like that, or like a solid singular second.
I've always told people if I ever like died on stream to monetize my death.
Talk to her. Yeah. Spit on that thing.
Talk to us, throw up on that
Throw
thing.
up on that thing. More like it. This is thinking that.
To the-
Shit on
Back
that thing.
to, it'd be like.
to scam that thing.
It'd be, it'd be like more like, that shit on that thing.
I don't want to think about that. Oh,
It's all fun and good.
I am in a
The
raw
sun-
form
but-
today. I'm not feeling too happy. Oh my god! Oh my shit! Oh no!
okay. Just so you guys know, it's not in violation of Twitch's TOS if you throw up on stream on accident. But if you're drinking and you throw up on stream, then you could risk a ban.
Oh. Oh my god, is that Boom Baka Shalaka? It's Boom Baka Shalaka! What up? Boom Baka Shalaka! It's Boom Shalaka. Never mind. Fuck, it's not.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
Flight assist on. Scan detected.
Scam detected.
Target shields
Yo, Fuka. Could you
What's up?
add a view onto my my page?
Oh, which one?
You can do Twitch.
Okay. I'll pull up my dashboard and see yours. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, one sec.
No, my beam laser is breaking.
target destroyed. Scan detected.
Why? Are you trying to scan me, you little shit?
Scan detected.
What the fuck is it taking with it?
Whenever I start streaming again, I'm gonna have a goal to drink pilk.
Target shields offline.
I feel like you need a emote for puking. Maybe I need an emote for puking.
What the fuck is pill?
Pepsi and milk.
Oh,
That's nasty.
It's nasty.
That's nasty.
you got Pepto Bismol in there.
Shields offline. Silent running.
Are you pink?
Feel like a strawberry mix. Pepto Bismol in there.
Maybe. I could see someone making a milkshake out of Pepto Bismol now.
Target destroyed.
I'm sure somebody. I'm crazy.
The component that gives Pepto-Bismol its name,
Taking
bismuth, is the only heavy metal not toxic to ingest in small quantities, but it is about as radioactive as a banana. So it is possibly radioactive, just very slightly.
I mean, it's like how bread has alcohol in it.
In large quantities, like if you drink a lot of Pepto-Bismol, it'll actually make your stool black, which makes it difficult to differentiate between what the Pepto-Bismol did and what blood did. But if you're passing blood, you should never take Pepto.
shields online.
That was perfect.
Scan detected.
Yeah, might as well learn something. If you bleed out your ass, don't take Pepto. It can be bad for you.
If you want to pass, you might want to go to the doctor.
Scan
What
detected.
the fuck?
Your ass.
Fat Chocobo. Fat Chocobo saved me.
You're gonna fuck a
Very similar
chocobo?
fat ass chocobo. What the hell?
What? You're gonna spread open a chocobo? What the fuck?
That's a 600-pound, my 600-pound life chocobo.
So you think
Well, I gotta go
100-pound
see
life
this.
jacket?
Holy
Oh,
fucking
Useless.
Christmas orange item.
damn it.
God damn it, I hate Discord.
That's not a chocobo. That's a chonkabo.
Chocobo.
A concobo?
Chonkabo.
Chocobo.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god. I just see the chocobo out the corner.
Flying towards.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, he's coming.
Rolling towards it.
Oh lord, he
God
running.
damn it.
Oh
fuck?
shit, crotch shot.
That's my
What
spirit
the fuck are
animal.
Moogles doing?
What a fat ass.
He's just like me, for real, for real.
He's,
Fat ass.
he's not obese. He's fluffy.
Not
Oh,
fat, he's
boy.
fluffy.
Flight assist on. Cargo scoop deployed. Module malfunction. Cargo scoop retracted.
Motherfucker couldn't force
He's
feed.
horizontally jumped.
Motherfucker could force feed that chocobo melted ice cream.
And your chocobo balance ice cream on its tail feathers.
There we fucking go. Fucking eat it.
Eat it.
Eat it!
Eat it.
Lost balls are pretty cool.
Scan detected.
Yeah, shit.
Under attack.
Damn.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
You gotta admit that boss was a bullet sponge.
I'm a bullet sponge in this ship, apparently. I just keep coming back to fuck him up even more.
Scan detected. Under attack. Flight assist off. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Hey, let me show you how to get fucked.
Scan detected.
And
We're looking for Cloud and Tifa.
Yeah, you get fucked.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Damn, this game is non-stop.
Huh. Hello. I am in the middle of the shooting gallery playing rubber duck. I might get kicked around, I might accidentally go into someone's fucking eyeball. All of a sudden we're careening down a flight of steps, you know?
Target destroyed.
You know what will happen in the... We got more gunfire. Weapon fire, I should call it just weapon fire, but yeah. Nope, it's not weapon fire.
Weather change kicked my ass.
Flight assist off. Flight assist off.
About to get really messy over here.
Nice.
Badass entrance. Pretty boy.
Flight assist off.
I'm not gonna lie.
Flight assist on.
The first month I was in the hospital was absolutely fucking dog shit. It was sucked. The second month, I had one of the mini Genesis consoles. That thing was like a fucking manna from heaven. That thing was rough. And it's been in a box. I haven't touched it yet. But awesome little console. I've got that. I bought another Super Nintendo Mini because the one I had got lost. I need to get the NES Mini, and there's a Genesis Model 2 with a 6-button controller. That was Japan exclusive, but they have a English translation on the game. So I'm thinking about ordering one of those eventually. And having a little not real sure about whether or not I want to try going after one of those PlayStation Minis. I heard they kind of suck. And for some reason, they only gave out the pre-analog joystickless controllers. Kind of a weird decision, but yeah, at least looks pretty cool.
Alright, I'm gonna try to lay down, guys. I'll see you.
Have a good night.
Feel better.
Yeah, take care, man. I hope you get some rest. And COVID sucks. I've had it twice. Don't recommend it.
Yeah, I had it twice. I had it once before the vaccine, and then I had it again after the vaccine.
How does that make you feel?
I had it twice, but both times were after the vaccine. The first one was after I got the first injection, and I came down with it about 3 weeks or so later. Then I got another case of it after I got the booster. I have a real weak immune system, so I might have gotten COVID from the vaccine itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, true. Well, the
Yeah.
COVID is actually, the vaccine is COVID. Like, they're literally giving you COVID, but they're giving you, like, the lightest strain possible so that your body can, like, learn from it.
Unfortunately, I have a really, really suppressed immune system because I'm on autosuppressants for psoriatic arthritis. And the first time I came down with a nasty respiratory infection afterwards, it almost put me in the hospital. The second time was pretty fucking mild, actually. It wasn't any worse than a cold. So either I had a residual immunity from the vaccines and the previous strain of COVID, or the strain that's surviving is, relatively mild compared to the high mortality, you know, variety that it started off as.
Yeah.
Yeah. A virus is going to find an equilibrium. If it's too effective, it's going to kill the host before it can mutate and spread. And if that's the case, the virus just dies out. Yeah, if it survives and keeps keeps mutating, then eventually you're going to end up with a strain that can incubate as long as possible. Yeah, it's just a matter of physics basically. If the host is dead, it can't fucking spread. It can't go anywhere. So the ones that are the least lethal are generally the strains that propagate the easiest.
Taking damage. Shields offline.
Yeah.
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Shields online. Flight assist on. Scan detected.
You ever race these fast ass cycles?
Under attack.
That little buggy.
Gravity incoming.
Oh no!
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Target shields offline. Scan detected.
Not that bike.
Scan
Not that bike and the Ghost Rider bike.
under attack.
God damn it.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Target shields online. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Target cargo dropped. Taking damage. Shields offline. Incoming mission critical message. Cannot
It's convenient how there's no other cars on this road.
frameshift drive charging.
We are Audi 3000! We got one done.
4.
Oh man.
God damn it.
Holy shit. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, that was nuts.
Online.
I just got one of those missions that I told you about done.
Warning. Operating non-safety.
Right, I'm back.
I'm gonna put my shit put my shit in and like contemplate on how to go about it. Nice.
Nice.
Had some good cadence on that one. Man, I was reading the news earlier
Hey,
today,
buddy.
and apparently somebody got the bright idea to have a fucking United Healthcare shooter look contest.
What?
Said I news earlier today, and apparently somebody got the bright idea to have a United Healthcare shooter look-alike contest,
Yeah.
and the prize was $50.
Really?
Oh, if somebody's going to do something like that, you can bet your ass somebody's going to turn a profit.
Yeah, I
There's already people.
definitely
There's
say
already people
profit.
making T-shirts about that shit.
Engines disengaged.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, that there ain't going to be a whole lot of people looking to turn that guy in. Not for that. I mean, he clapped the guy that is in charge of an insurance company that denies literally 1/3 of their cases, whether they're legitimate or not.
Yep.
They've got the
Almost
high,
30%.
they've got the highest rejection rate of any company in the United States.
That's literally murder,
Yeah.
Yeah,
in my opinion. All I know is when he got shot, I'm like, oh, a murderer got shot? Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I have
Nobody gave
no...
a shit, really.
Yeah, like, I have no remorse for that motherfucker.
Me neither.
I'm look, if somebody is on a donors list and they're not taking care of themselves, they're drinking and they're not supposed to, you're gonna bump somebody else up to the top of that list if they're getting a new liver. That's not murder. That's just triage. But when you're talking about approving treatment for for an oncologist for somebody that might have breast cancer, and you flatly deny it, hoping it goes away, and that person dies, that's fucking murder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Be right back. I'm
I
gonna go
mean,
grab a drink.
they get paid to do
Murder.
exactly what they're not doing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be fucking illegal.
Yeah, go make
And
me
you
some
know what? This is
motherfucking
gonna be
chocolate
another
milk.
fucking
Motherfucker.
right behind that damn CEO doing the same shit. I mean, it's just gonna be business as usual. Nothing's gonna change.
They got people that are already saying, "Oh well, he was the nicest guy, and this and that." It don't give a. It don't
Yeah.
matter if you're a fucking nice guy or not. It's easy to be magnanimous when you're a fucking millionaire.
You can be evil and nice at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, look at Ted Bundy. He was a charming son of a bitch. That's how he got his kills. I mean, you got cult leaders uh, like Jim Jones. That was a charismatic dude, and he killed a lot of people. Yeah, people followed him because he was likable. So yeah, I mean, yeah, health insurance is nothing but a fucking legalized cult.
All to impress the fucking investors and make them more money. You pay insurance company for fucking years and years and years and years. Every fucking week, every other week for your paycheck. Just for shit for this to happen. It's so fucked up.
I
It
got a
should be
personal
illegal.
health policy, and I never took insurance through work because I had a good policy. Predates Obamacare. It's fucking solid, and every 3 months I get an injection that costs $24,000 a shot every 3 months. That's not normal. That's not the average consumer's experience with healthcare. Yeah, I just happen to have gotten a good policy, and that's how much my treatments cost.
Nothing should cost that much. Like the whole medical industry is very corrupt. When you see how much the hospitals have to pay for their equipment,
Well, the
like
thing about it is, when Obamacare was passed, yeah, nobody touched the pharmaceutical industry, and that's what you need to dial in on if you're going to lower insurance rates. You see, Canada, the EU, they cap the amount that these pharmaceutical companies can charge their customers. So America pays the brunt of the research and development costs. So we pay more because they can legally charge us more here.
yeah.
I mean, you're talking about an injection that literally costs the annual salary of someone at poverty line, and they're doing it 4 times a year. Dude, that's a lot of fucking money.
They're making like $80 billion, right?
A 64. They're making it off of me alone. They're paying out $64,000 a year in injections. Now, I'm sure they've got a negotiated rate, and they're not really paying that much. That's the out-of-pocket cost. But still, that's not going to be cheap, even for healthcare providers. And yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if you dial in on the insurance companies and you leave out the other half of the market, the pharmaceutical companies, nothing's going to change. The only thing you're going to do is you're going to make policies that are cheap enough for people to afford, but have co-pays and deductibles that are too fucking high to ever use.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're just giving money away at that point.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, they've got insurance policies through the Obamacare network that literally have deductibles that cost 12 grand. If you can spend 12 grand out of pocket, you can afford a better health policy.
Yeah.
So you know those
Wait,
people
what's
aren't.
12 grand out of pocket? Is 12 grand out of pocket directly now, or is it 12 grand out of pocket over a year and a half or two? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just asking. I'm really being like.
A deductible is all right. You have a $12,000 cap on expenses. After that, the insurance company has to pay all of it. Until then, you have to pay, a certain amount, towards that, towards until you get at $12,000. So once you hit $12,000, you're capped for the year, and then when the next year comes, it starts over. So if you have to have surgery, you're going to have to fund $12 grand for that. Yeah. In my case, because I have a fucking fantastic insurance policy, my deductible is $500. My copay is $20, and in network is 80/20, which means until I hit that deductible, I pay 80%.
Wow.
Once I hit it, I pay 100% after that.
Wow, that's stupid.
That's the contract for my insurance. Everybody's insurance is different, but yeah, you may have lower or higher percentage you have to pay until you reach that deductible. So some insurance policies it's 100%. You're paying out whatever your deductible is before they pay a penny. But that's how a lot of people that are impoverished get insurance. Yeah, the only benefit that they get from it is checkups and preventative care are free. It's covered. But if you're actually sick, you're fucked.
Yeah. Ways to create hiring biases that are going to leave them open to lawsuits. I'm actually surprised. Like, I remember whenever this stuff got popular.
I mean, you get some benefit from the bottom tier Obamacare plans. Like, for instance, dual vaccination for your kids. Those are covered. Yeah. Your kid eats shit, knocks his teeth out on a skateboard, you're not fucking covered.
If ever I end up having a kid.
So obviously violating the Civil Rights Act. Yeah, I know, and I feel like the problem
But I
is
mean,
that
you can see how shitty the Obamacare policies are, and it's better than nothing. Not
Yeah, it was.
Sure
shit was. I used to be on it, but now I have. Guess what?
For like many years, and now
Take a guess.
going to go away.
Take a guess. Take the biggest guess you could ever take a fucking guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Nothing?
No, I worked for General Electric. Come on. In the military department. Think of it.
Okay, yeah, you got good insurance.
Yeah. Guess who?
The
United Health.
Something needed to be done, but what was done wasn't really all that great. It was just better than what it was. Yeah, the pre-existing condition clause got thrown out. Preventative care gets covered. That's nice, but it's basically kicking the can down the road.
It's literally doing that.
Yeah, maybe
I get it. I really do. Yeah, sometimes that you got to chip away at a problem, but let's face it, there's been no fucking progress on that for nearly 15 years.
Like, this is a losing issue that a lot of people tried to push was the idea that like having underage people at events that are based around
I don't think the guy,
expression.
I don't think the guy should have been clapped for the simple reason that I don't
Massive
believe
tactical mistake.
that
Average,
someone should,
everyday Walmart
take it
Americans do
upon
not want to
themselves
see a stripper
to,
or drag queen taking their clothes off next to a set.
it's essentially
This is
commit an
not,
act
it's
of
not normal,
vigilante
it's
justice.
not good,
But
it's not helping anybody,
honestly,
it's not popular at all.
do I
It's gross. It's
blame the
weird.
guy?
It's extremely weird. Completely
No.
unnecessary.
I understand his, I understand where he's coming from, even though I don't know exactly why he
I've
pulled
seen
the
multiple
trigger.
pictures. How many of you guys have seen pictures of
Now, my
pride events
speculation
where you
is,
have
and
people
this
that are
is
dressed in
just
ways
my
that are
take on
sexually
it.
suggestive,
I actually bet a
and then
friend of
having
mine,
kids in the same photos? I've seen
cigars on
yeah,
it.
what are we talking about? Like it doesn't happen. It obviously
This
happens.
guy Brian Thompson and his wife have
If it
been
didn't happen, there wouldn't be
legally
photos everywhere
separated for
and
a little
videos.
while.
All of their
They're
products,
they're
anything
living
of
in
anything
separate
that
houses,
sexualizes
and
or
they're
promotes
not
trans and
divorced.
non-binary
So
products to
my
children.
thinking
Now, bear in
is
mind,
she
Walmart
hired someone to clap
employ
that dude
1.6,
and
1.8
make it look
million
like it was a
Americans.
personal
So this is
hit.
a big deal. But they're not the first company to do this. The Ford Motor
Because
Company,
that guy
Lowe's,
does, she gets
Boeing,
everything.
Harley Davidson have all announced prior to Walmart's
And
announcement
yeah,
that they
that's
too
just
are
my take
abandoning
on it. Because
DEI principles. So
Well, you have
like
to
the old
assume
saying
that
goes,
holding those
if you hear
principles probably results
hoofbeats, do
in
you
less
think
money
zebras
made.
or horses? What's more likely?
Because the odds are
Well,
that
the
they were
person
probably
that's going to
doing what
benefit the
makes them
most
the
from
most
his
money,
death
and then
is
they
his
found
wife.
out that doing what makes them the most money doesn't fit into these categories of representation. So what they're
Yeah,
doing
I hope
is
I'm
they're
wrong on that,
artificially
though. I mean,
nerfing
that would be
themselves
kind of shitty.
basically, and
Yeah, no
making
shit.
decisions based off of things that are not financially money's a reason.
Those
It's not
prize
like
comes
that
from the
happened.
parent of a
Like
child that
basically what they
died,
had what they
and he
had
just
thought
got
in the
fed up
past
with
was, and this is what
UHC's
I'm
bullshit
assuming, right?
insurance.
But what I'm assuming
That's
is
probably
that
what happened.
I think these companies thought that it would be a better
Bro,
Or
that
somebody
was.
to
More than
try to
likely.
take
Wait,
over
there's
and
been
stuff
some like
because
gun
they lead to better
YouTubers
consumer
going back
reception
and forth
and
on
a
what
better
it could have been
like
that he
a
actually
better
used
brand recognition.
and what
And
type
so
of
people
ammo
like
he
the
used.
company more because they're doing these
What
things that
what
are
he
progressive
used
thinking,
was a
right?
striker
That's why like a
fired
lot of
pistol,
companies do this. Like,
probably
by
a
the way, all
Glock or a
companies
Smith and Wesson
participating in
M&P,
charities or any social
something
event
of
or anything
that
like that,
nature,
it's all just
with
a marketing tool.
with a
And so
homemade
this
suppressor.
happening
I'm willing
is
to bet.
very, very
Yep.
fucking
I'm
clearly
willing to bet
a
that
result of
what
that.
he did was
So
he got a
if they're
solvent
if
trap
they're
off of
participating in this in order to
one
make
of
people
these
like them more,
really
and then
cheap
people stop liking the
websites
thing
like
that they're
Temu.
participating in,
And a
then it
solvent
would serve
trap
them no
is,
purpose to participate in it anymore,
basically
right?
it is
And this is something
a
I will
muzzle,
say
a muzzle device
is that
you
the
thread
moment
on.
that
It's
this
got
turns
internal
Oh
around
yeah.
baffles and
and
all.
Yep,
it
yep,
begins
yep.
But
causing them to
Accrued,
lose money
what's
and
it
making
called?
them lose
Silence
brand
there.
value,
yeah,
then they
let me
will
finish.
immediately pretend like
But
they never
it
did.
doesn't have a
So yeah, Joe has been able to hate
a hole
Christians
for the
pushing
bullet to
ideology
exit.
now that he wants pushing
No,
So
I
like a
think
lot of people do,
I
right?
think
no,
there
hold
was a
For
on,
hole.
sure. It'd be
hold
like
on.
having a
Let me
female mascot
finish.
for a football brand.
A
Well, I mean, if
I'm
she's in a
describing a
bikini, I
solvent
think that
trap.
might work, right?
Now,
But
with
like, if you have a
the
thing for a bunch of guys, they're probably gonna
what
want
the
to watch it.
manufacturers
Right?
say
So
on
it's just
these
that
solvent
simple.
traps is
So yeah.
the
Here's my question.
auspices of the device are when you thread this on, and when you're cleaning your
Tapped into
rifle,
a
you've got a
groundswell that
place for excess
existed
oil,
already and is growing strong, not just in America,
to leave
but
the
maybe in
barrel.
Australia
Hence
as
the
well.
name
It was a
solvent
symbiotic
trap. But what it
relationship.
is
Like, there
an
are a lot of people that
easily
didn't like it, and
modifiable
then Trump
device
went and
that
made
can
a
be
lot of
made
people
into
not
a
like it,
suppressor by drilling
but
one
a
hole.
lot more people not like it. But like, it's
The
kind of
only
like
thing
a
is,
multiplier
these
effect.
solvent
But it was
traps
already
are
happening before this.
generally for rifle
I think Bud
suppressors
Light
because
is
they
a good
don't have
example.
a
Yeah.
Nielsen device in them.
Yeah.
So if this guy threaded it onto a pistol, a tilting barrel Browning action, that extra weight is going to cause feeding and reliability issues. It's not going to want to cycle properly. It's not going to want to return to battery because it's having to fight this weight on the end of the barrel. What a Nielsen device is, it's an annular piston that's spring-loaded. When you fire the pistol, a portion of the powder gas is diverted to operate the piston. And what the Nielsen device does is it thumps forward, which allows the barrel to tilt essentially
If
you've
this
got
was
this,
happening already and they were
mass
making
of
most amount
inertia
of money,
giving
they wouldn't have needed a separate
the barrel a
policy
bump.
in order to recalibrate.
And
So like
that's
it
how
very
it sounds.
clearly causes them to lose money.
Yeah, so if you don't have a Milton card, and the suppressor is fairly heavy. I mean,
You
yeah,
know,
if you make it
I really thought when I saw that video that guy, like, yeah, I get it. He may have left bullet casings on the ground, right? They're
he was
leaving.
clear.
But when you kept clearing it, right? It just like it looked like he was grabbing the bullet casings in general, like, and putting them away as well. You know what I mean?
No, that's not what it looked like to me. It may have been, but what it looked like to me is that guy has clearly killed someone before.
What?
I said that guy has clearly killed someone before. If you watch the video,
Yeah. No, I
he
definitely
was
seen it.
he was completely comfortable with the act, but what he was using, he wasn't really well versed on.
He was not prepared for that.
Well, he
somebody gave him a gun. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone gave him a ghost gun.
Big surprise when you base
Now,
everything around something.
I
people
think
are
the
going to
guy
think it's because
set
of that thing.
set all this
Yeah,
up
duh.
and
Whenever
practiced
the tier lists
and
out different racial groups
was
and different
reasonably
gender groups,
prepared
it's
because
going to cause
it
people
takes a
to
practiced
view each
hand
other
to
with
clear
a sense of,
malfunctions
resentment.
and
Yeah.
fire at a
Like all
human
it's
being.
done for is
That
divide
guy,
people and make them hate each
that
other.
guy was trained.
It's that simple.
Oh yeah, he trained up. Sure.
Now, what I'm saying about the suppressor is, if you get a solvent trap off of one of these discount websites like Cheaper Than Dirt or Temu or wherever, all you have to do is drill one hole, and you have a suppressor that will function in any on any rifle or submachine gun or anything that's got a fixed barrel that doesn't require a precise tuning of the action, so that you've got a Glock. That barrel is going to tip down 30 I think it's like 35 38 degrees, and once that happens the slide unlocks because it disengages the locking lug. On a Glock it's just the chamber plate, the external portion of the chamber is a block. That's what serves as the locking mechanism. When the barrel tips down, the slide reciprocates with, again, when you're cycling a weapon when you're firing a weapon that requires the barrel to move, whether it's a grinding style action, it could be a rotating barrel action like a Beretta PX4 or a Beretta Cougar. Those the guns have a barrel that rotates counterclockwise to disengage lockwise. Barrels move. Any weight that you have on the end of that barrel, when that barrel is required to move as a functioning firearm, you're going to have to either change the spring weights out, or you're going to have something to give that suppressor a nudge to help the barrel cycle. Same thing with rifles that use a long recoil action. The Barrett M82 barrel cycles hard to suppress. A rifle like an AR or a carbine like an MP5, you can suppress those all day long without a boost. And that's what those solvent traps are, devices that you can use on your rifle. Again, you wouldn't have any problem with that. But getting a silencer is legal. You have to go through certain hoops. You have to pay a federal tax stamp. You have to have paperwork submitted to the ATF. All that shit takes about a year to get back to you, and then it's traceable. It's all going to flat apart. And if that's what he used, and yeah, there was no way to put a Nielsen device on that. It wasn't designed to take it. So he did what he could with what he had. And it was clear that he practiced it. He went in there knowing, hey, this gun is probably going to malfunction.
Much bigger set of participants there.
I mean, the fact that he was able to clear 3 malfunctions and shoot this guy multiple times, walk up to him and execute him in the span of about a minute, and then calmly get on a bicycle and ride away.
Because, like, fundamentally, what are you doing to
that's
them? You're taking
not
away their
normal.
individualism, you're taking away their own agency, and you're taking away their unique experience on the world, and you're replacing it with
my thoughts are,
sometimes right,
if
sometimes not right.
if this guy was a former soldier
I feel like, exactly. This is like one
who
of those
had
situations where it's like,
taken a life in the line of duty, he was comfortable with it. Maybe that's what happened, and it was just a coincidence that somebody who had firearms experience and the inclination to kill went after this guy. But my thoughts are, this guy was hurt. I might be wrong, but we'll see. I think his wife paid him to kill that guy.
Well, this is the reason why they do that, and this is the reason why so many of these
the guy's wife
journalists and
paid
people in
kill
media
the husband
and the other people that are involved in this type of power politics.
Hopefully not.
This is why they're so hostile to freedom of speech. It's because they know.
I don't know. It's
it's
a theory, and
openly,
it's just
they'll arrive at the conclusion that it's destructive.
It's
so
based on the fact that the guy was separated. He gets gunned down coming out of hotel. Guy knew his itinerary, took him out, and then left right about when everybody was starting to go to work. So he didn't look suspicious riding away on a bicycle.
Also, another big reason is that.
True.
And this is a problem, and there's
that was planned extremely well, despite the malfunctions this guy had with his weapon in that video.
Come out with a title that says DEI training linked to increased hostility. They don't want to come out and say that, because if they do, now they've alienated the other people on their side that they have to work with in the industry.
That video
so that's the reason why a lot of journalists don't want to talk about it also.
It might be, but it's probably not. I saw it repeatedly on the news. I mean,
it's definitely on the news.
The people that are in
it's been on the news a lot.
Use this to attack somebody.
The guy fired 4 shots at that dude and did it like a fucking boss.
This type of thinking, for example, you can look at Kingdom Come Deliverance, or you can look at
I mean, the guy walked over and put 1 or 2 rounds in the dude's head while he was, or back, while he was down on the ground.
And undermine the integrity of the company and those games, and doing so in a way that's actually damaging.
Let me see if I can find.
When you run an article and you write and you say this company.
Yeah, that guy done it before.
Or this game is
the hero to everybody.
This is a very heavy accusation that a person can make, and the only reason it's not taken more seriously, it's because nobody cares about the media anymore, and for good reason, and this is the reason. And so it's weird, because if people did care, there would be more accountability for it, but because they don't matter, what they do doesn't matter either. So what ends up happening is that you have people that are in the media that do share these viewpoints, but they're terrified of expressing it, because if they do, then they immediately get labeled as as a heretic, basically, right? And you can see again, you can look at those games that I gave examples of, and you can see how, there's that one smaller game, it's a pixel game, where they didn't want to add trans characters because it was it was just like not really on the list of things to do for like it was like a medieval you know, like lineage game. So yeah, big surprise you didn't have trans characters in medieval lineage game. Soul Ash, yeah, there you go, Soul Ash 2. And you see how like they just massively misrepresent and completely destroy the character and the integrity of one of these people. And I think this is really the reason why I talk about this stuff a lot. It's because I feel like these people are effectively trying to exercise a type of creative and social
Wildfire on, see if it'll load better.
absolutely disgusting. And I've always hated these people. I hated these people whenever I was a kid and they told me I couldn't play Pokemon. I hated these people whenever I was a teenager and they said that I shouldn't play Diablo, Doom, and Grand Theft Auto. And I hate them now as an adult whenever they tell me that I shouldn't play Stellar Blade or Black Myth Wukong. I think that they're all the same people, and it doesn't really matter like what direction it's coming from. All of these people are fundamentally oppressive, authoritarian people that are trying to tell me what to do with my life and trying to order me around and tell me that I have to do what they say. No, I don't. And nobody else does either. And I think people are finally waking up and realizing that. And it's no surprise that there are a lot of people that feel this way. And in my opinion, I think it is the super majority, like the 80 or 90% majority of people that don't want to be told what to think and what they can and can't enjoy by some weirdo, or really not even by some weirdo, by anyone. They don't want to be told like what to do. And so this is the reason why I have like such a, like, people criticize me and they say that like I talk about this stuff too much. But in my opinion, sometimes I think I don't talk about it enough, because I feel like this type of ideology has completely damaged society on a fundamental level. Like, I remember when I was a kid, before this stuff got super popular, and everybody got along, and there was no real, like, hostility. Like, people would make racial jokes, nobody took it personally. Everything was relatively normal. And then you had these people that, again, probably should be in mental institutions that are now, you know, they're running the asylum, and they're trying to make their contrived, distorted, weird worldview the rules for engagement for life. And I think that's really what the issue is that you have these people that are profoundly socially awkward. You have these people that just have probably no friends. They're completely disagreeable, unlikable. And these people are now trying to make rules for engagement that everybody else has to follow because they've somehow gaslighted the population into thinking that offending them matters. Well, maybe if you feel uncomfortable, it's your problem. Maybe you're the weirdo that wants to feel uncomfortable all the time whenever you're around people who aren't like you. And so that's the reason, and I think it's affected people on like a personal level. It's affected society, it's affected media, it's affected entertainment, it's affected everything. And the reason why I speak out against it a lot, and I talk about it a lot, is because I think that this mindset is incredibly toxic, and it is probably one of the most toxic mindsets that our current culture has. It's completely destructive, it creates nothing, and all it does is it makes people hate each other. That's it. And so that's why I talk about it a lot.
News report.
The issue is more dangerous than people think. Exactly. And you also have more people now, like we've had a number of like shooters and people like that that go out and commit like really bad crimes.
Of course, gun control group exploits assassination to push anti-suppressor agenda.
Yeah, they were gonna do that
it's just
anyway.
very
Come on.
obvious that this is extremely dangerous. It is killing people. So you're mad at people getting offended by a thing?
As if it's fucking hard to make a suppressor.
Offended and then trying to tell me that I'm the one that has the problem. If you're getting offended by something that I'm saying, then stop listening to what I'm saying. Stop trying to tell me that I have to police my language because of your feelings.
Out of an oil can if you're really good at it.
That's totally fine. I respect your point of view. You don't have to listen to it. But whenever
all
you
it
say
does
that
is
I'm not
zoom in
allowed
on
to
it.
express this opinion, or I'm not able to think this way, then
I've seen that video half a dozen times, and now it's hard to find.
And the problem is that it's kind of like the whole idea of punch Nazis.
They want you to see it, yeah, they try,
and we killed a bunch of them in World War II. Huge W, by the way.
They want to get out of dealing with
we all
that.
know Nazis are bad, but the issue is that when somebody is Nazis are real Nazis, and they categorize somebody as a Nazi for voting for Donald Trump, that becomes a big issue. That's the problem. It's the problem is that they create these like different dynamics of like dehumanization, and then they apply them in a broad spectrum to everybody that they disagree with. Nazi doesn't mean anything anymore? Yeah, exactly, right? And so that's the way that I feel about it. Like that's why I think this is so problematic.
It's undermining the very
Bunch of fucking jokes again.
It's just incredible, John. Nobody wants to admit failure.
It is incredible. I mean, I suppose what the report's trying to get at is that if you are told that racism is absolutely everywhere and that you've got to be hyper vigilant and look for it everywhere because it is everywhere, and you just haven't been seeing it before, then obviously you're going to see it everywhere. And the problem with seeing it everywhere is that you miss it when it actually...
Well, you can never, like in a lot of cases, when you have a negative
I heard him
interaction
say
with a person,
everywhere like a million
you
fucking
can never
times.
know that the negative interaction was caused by one characteristic you have.
Something's chasing me.
Sometimes you can know that, but it's
So
actually quite
before I go into
uncommon.
that.
I think a really good example of this is that they did a study with women where they painted a scar on people's faces and then they had them go into a job interview. And sometimes they also painted the scar off of their face and they told them that they still had it on. And the people that had it on or off, that believed that they had it on or off, thought that the interviewer was giving them feedback or treating them differently because of that image on their face or because of that scar on their face. That's wild. Well, no, it's normal, right? So it's like, if you think about this, it's going to be all about this. It's kind of like if all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. Well, this is their hammer. So everything has to look like that nail. So it's cool. Yeah, perception becomes reality. Exactly. And here's another good example, right? Is that like there's oftentimes like people say like, oh, well, you know, if you don't wear certain clothes, you're not going to get like, you know, sexually harassed. Or
Yeah, either they're taking either they are purposely taking the videos down, or YouTube is striking them for showing the murder of a guy.
That's it. And so again, if you paint things in that direction, you're going to make.
But like I said, I've seen the video about a dozen times. It's been playing on the news a lot.
Anything to do with identity politics or race-based politics, it doesn't address the disadvantage that someone may or may not be suffering because of their race. It just means that you see racism everywhere.
Now, a lot of it was, you know, filtered. You know, they pause it before the guy shoots, and then, you know, kind of, mosey it along to basically, you know, daisy chain the moments when the guy isn't actually shooting.
I mean, it's the same thing with Just Stop Oil or any of these other protesters that go out and they like, you know, like those people, for example, remember the like the video that we showed of like the people that were like trying to like run onto the chicken farm? Do you know what one of the commonalities between all of them are? It's mainly a bunch of rich upper class or middle upper class affluent white people. They don't work? Yeah, they're rich kids most of the time. And like and this is like, especially whenever like blocking the road was really popular, you would see plenty of people, and these are like minority, like some like minority guy, some like black guy, Hispanic, I don't know. And he's like sitting in a truck. He's trying to drive a truck because that's his job. And then you have these, you know, these again, upper middle class, affluent white people that are laying in the street because they're trying to stop inequality or they care about the climate. Yeah, the Just Stop Oil. Yeah, exactly. Like those girls that got sent to jail for Just Stop Oil, they came from affluent families. And I think the reason why it happens is that a lot of those people that come from the affluent families, I think that they have a sense of internalized guilt because they know that they've lived probably the most privileged existence that's ever been dreamt of in the history of humankind. And they feel that guilt, so they look for a way that they can relate to people that haven't had the experience that they had. So like they're doing it out of guilt, but it's not necessarily guilt because they're white or something like that. It's like 10 different things coming together that create that. It's like, not only are you white, which probably is like being the majority race in a country is better. It's definitely better. Of course it is, right? Most people look like you. There's a million studies to this, sure, right? Of course people look like you. Then you have the fact that they make more money. Then they live in a high level of technology. Then in a lot of cases they're educated. Then they live in a first world country. Like you look at all of these biases and all these privileges put together, it's not just one thing, it's like 10 different things.
Why did we choose Safeway? We're always working on the process. While loading up our SUV, one extra.
Typically So, so that is why it is completely irrational. That is why I think always see things in terms of disadvantage instead of seeing things in terms of maybe say, all right, who is worse off? Who is worse off? Now, there's no question that, for example, there are Indigenous communities in Australia that are terribly disadvantaged, have horrible outcomes in terms of violence, outcomes, job opportunities, all that sort of stuff. But you focus on those disadvantages and you fix them rather than saying, okay.
Well, that's hard to do. So that's why they don't do it.
I hit that name
It's
so
much
fucking
easier
hard.
to change your flag or
Holy
complain about
shit.
things being racist and try to make these platitudes
Holy shit,
than
that was
actually trying to
really
sit down
hard
and
hit.
address the problem directly and systematically. It costs money.
I've been caught that whole time. I've been coughing just because of one vape hit. Oh my god. That sucked. But it got me lit.
Action. Oh! Okay, experiment worked. Really quickly.
Ooh, I think we got it, guys. Look at that copper. NZXT's H1 fire hazard is a serious problem. It's worse than we originally thought now that we've looked at another one of these. And the company's behavior over the past 3 months, but especially over the past couple of weeks while we've been looking at this issue, has been appallingly irresponsible and negligent. This is a real problem that you need to be paying attention to. We tried to give NZXT a courtesy notice on this one so that they were made privately aware of our concerns and could work on a resolution behind the scenes while we worked with them. Instead, the company decided to ignore us for 7 days. It wasn't until I emailed the CEO personally that we got a response. And the response from the CEO's copied PR person was sophomoric PR spin that offensively seemed like it was trying to trick us. So we won't even give it the time of day. We sent NZXT a huge list of concerns. We spelled it out in detail. We backed it up with the testing that you're going to see in this video that we've worked on for quite a while now. This all validated that in our test cases with the units that we had, NZXT seems to have a much bigger problem on its hands than shipping nylon screws. The company then, rather than working with us behind the scenes to answer our concerns,
They're claiming that that the guy used a Burger and Comet Station 6, which is an NFA item and is extremely expensive.
To the actual emotions we felt
It's
here.
a modernized version of the Well Rod, which was a British pistol that was used by the
rather than responding to us with the same NZXT gets to try
British
like
commandos in
instead, though,
what was it
it is
called?
exhibiting the slimiest behavior we've ever
yes.
seen. NZXT has met enough of the slime prerequisite to probably head up a hedge fund now. NZXT made big promises of updates, but didn't commit to what they were, and seems to be avoiding listening to our demands, which are to ensure the safety of owners of this product, although assuredly they'll tell you that's what they're doing. It seems like NZXT is waiting for us to say something before it commits to any kind of update. So, NZXT will tell you what we want. Again, this time in public. What we want is a formal recall of the old riser, the PCIe riser included with at least the NZXT H1, including those shipped recently that had the nylon screw fixed. We'd also like to see a reissuing of safe
Office of Strategic Services.
Have the case or are potentially affected by the issue. We have a lot of
the
problems
British
with the way
used
that
it
NZXT has handled this
when
entire situation.
operating
and
with
we're going
the
to break our normal rules here and give you a
the
TLDR
OSS.
up front. And then prove our work with the back half of the video.
Essentially,
clear right away.
Yeah, it's
what's going on,
a pistol
what we would like
with
to see,
an integral suppressor that
Before
uses
that,
a
this
series
video is
of
brought to you
rubber
by
wipes
us and the
instead
GM
of
Store. Our
baffles
ability
to minimize the
bridges is
sound.
largely thanks to
It's a bolt-action pistol,
We just
so
restocked
you're
our
manually
high-quality
cycling
GM
each
teardown
round.
toolkits, which include
That's
a
not what that
10-piece
guy
driver set
had.
using long-lasting materials and custom-designed drivers for GPU disassembly. The toolkit uses uniform 100mm rods and 100mm handles, with each
Because
driver being
yeah,
pegboard
when
compatible to have
Burger and
permanent
Comet
full
designed
label
it,
facing outward.
they
back orders and
wanted
new orders
to design
now.
a pistol
We also
that could
restocked our
be used
GN
for,
mouse mats, a desk-sized
you know,
mousing
basically
surface
putting
that
an
have a high
animal
detail
down.
print of PC components, a blue-stitched border for strength
That's
against
what it's
strain,
marketed
and a
as. That's what
custom
it's
blue rubber
sold as in the
underside that
United
was
States.
difficult to get. These are both best
Is it
sellers,
a
and we like that
good
you
weapon
get something
for
quality
an
in return for
assassination?
supporting our work.
Hell
Visit
yes.
store.gamersnexus.net
Would it
and
be
use code
used
This
for
Is
that?
Fine for 10% off
The
for
chances
next
of
few
him
days.
getting
So
an
originally, we showed the
unregistered
NDXT H1.
Station
We had one
6
case, now we have two. A
is
second
pretty
one was purchased
fucking
after
low.
NDXT re-released the product with the nylon screw hotfix in place.
And
The
to be
H1 risers in
completely
our original
honest,
testing seem like
there
they
are
capable of
weapons
causing a fire.
that
And so
are just
in
as
exploring that,
suitable
we were
that
able
are
to
easier to
actually
get your
get
hands
a
on.
fire to start. The way we
Yeah,
did that
if the
was
guy
by
had
eventually
decided
discovering
to
a 12
use,
volt short to
let's
ground,
say,
which effectively creates a heating element within the system, and you
HKP7,
get a blowout
that's a
and a
gas-operated
burnup
pistol.
of the board
It has a
primarily near
fixed
that bottom
barrel.
screw.
Yeah,
The
no
severity
Nielsen
of the issue we said
devices
in the first
needed.
part
He
was
could have
high,
used one of
but we said
those,
that the
but they've been
frequency
out
of
of
occurrence
production
was
for a little
low, and
while. They're
so we gave
expensive,
credit for stating
but
that the
way
issue was fair
fucking
and
easier
said
to
that we
get
agreed
than
with them.
a
This is
Station
still
6.
partially true, except for one key change that we've learned over the past week of working with the second unit of NDXT H1.
And I've zoomed in on it. That guy was not
go through
carrying
connection
one of
cycles
those.
of the PCIe riser to anything, but this case is what we were testing against.
But
It is more and more likely
you know, I'm
that
not
as the
really
screw
a betting
digs
man,
into the
but
PCIe
you know,
riser,
if I were,
it will
I might
eventually
be
explode as a 12 volt in NDXT's
might be
own
obliged
H1
to
PCIe
bet
riser
my
screw
left
replacement
nut that
video,
that's not what
you can
he
see
used.
a pile of dust coming out of the PCIe riser when NDXT removes the screw. That's PCB dust, at least the ones that we've tested here that have done the same thing. And that shows that you're digging more and more out each time a screw goes in. Now, if the statement is, well, but there's nylon screws now and they aren't conductive and they don't thread into it, great, except there's still a PCIe riser out there. That riser, at any time, can be used with metal screws. And it is possible that with sufficient connection cycles, a user could encounter, in fact, a fire. So in this video, we'll prove our work, but we're starting again with this TLDR. We built a fuse in between the PCIe riser and where it's shorting back to the power supply so that we could preserve the PCIe riser this time and not burn it out. That way we can send it out if we need to for scanning electron microscope imaging or perhaps to someone like Louis Rossmann. We have never taken an issue in PC hardware so seriously. House fires can cause loss of possessions and worse. We believe it to be our responsibility to pressure NDXT into fully rectifying this issue. NDXT has a lot of these H1s in the field that haven't even had a nylon screw replacement yet. In the future, even with replacement screws, there's a risk that a second-hand buyer purchases the PCIe riser and or the case and it uses a metal screw, which could put them at risk of fire. B, the user forgets that the PCIe riser is a fire hazard over time and loses a break or otherwise replaces the nylon screw with a metal screw. C, the user reuses the PCIe riser elsewhere and, not knowing the proper actual details of the hazard, doesn't think twice about using a metal screw in a different scenario, or they just simply don't know what the nylon screws are for and think they're placeholders. If not only for morality, for at least liability, NDXT should be replacing all of these PCIe risers. That's what we think, that's what we'd like to see. NDXT's demonstrably slow support and responses to an issue involving fire is appalling. And this should be the top priority for the company. So that's the deal. Let's get into what the original video was going to be, and we'll prove all of the work. So in part one, we had Patrick do some digital multimeter probing. We're gonna have him do that again on the new riser, because if the issue is still there, we'll see it on a multimeter without even needing to do anything else. The screws are irrelevant to the fact that the PCIe riser may be itself defective. So we're gonna look at that. One thing that got cut from the first video that I think we definitely should talk about is that when we removed these are the new screws, by the way. When the metal screw was in here and I removed it on the first case, it came out with a ton of PCB powder. So the threads on NDXT screw, not the one that we put in there later, which was the same thread spec, but the threads on NDXT's screw in stock configuration when we removed it were completely caked with PCB powder. So at this point, what we're gonna do is this. Now that I've seen the fix, I'm gonna throw this to Patrick,
What was that?
who will work on
Shut him in
probing
the
of the
back
PCIe
first.
riser to see if we still see the same issue.
Yeah, he shot him in the back
We
a
are
couple
not gonna
times, and then the
modify
guy
the
fell
riser at
down,
all,
and
and we're
dude walked
going
up to him
test it
and
with
popped
the
him in the
original
head,
screws
popped
as
him
well to see if we can
either the
diagnose
back or the head.
Yeah,
true
he
cause
popped
of
him
the
in the
fire.
head,
The first
100%.
thing Patrick noticed was that the nylon screws aren't even installed
That was a
properly.
practiced
That's
hand.
not
That dude.
This is
He
indicative
knows
of another
exactly what he was
problem.
doing.
One screw is cross-threaded in the
That
nut,
wasn't
and
his
we noticed
first
that these screws
experience
break
taking a
easily
human
when
life.
tightened. NZXT
Or at
includes
least
3
he is
inch
very,
replacement
very
kits, likely for this
prepared to
reason.
do it.
The problem is that the likelihood
It's
of
very
someone installing a metal
prepared,
screw
you
goes
know what I
up
mean?
as the chance of these breaking
Yeah,
also goes
but
up.
Like, there are
Especially if
people that are
people
super
don't
prepared.
understand why
Like, you
they're
can't
there.
rule that
Which is
out.
likely, because not everyone follows our
Yeah,
video.
but that
We had one
guy
viewer ask us if
definitely
these plastic
executed
screws were
that,
placeholders
you know,
and if they could be
perfectly.
swapped for metal ones.
Champ.
Perfectly.
We also
Yeah.
noticed PCB
These
dust
are the
on the
perfect
riser cable
execution.
holes and
That's the type of
deformation
shit
around the hole
that
of
would
this
normally
brand new
start
riser from
fucking
this
world
out-of-box
wars.
H1, indicating
Bro.
that NZXT removed the original
Like,
metal
that's
screws
the-
from
that's the
old
way
stock,
shit- that's
but
where these
still
world
dug into
wars
the
get
PCB in
started,
the
right
process.
there, you know?
The nylon screws don't thread into the PCB.
But
and are narrow,
yeah, like
so
yeah,
that's
like
what
I
this
said,
did.
there.
In probing the new PCIe
Yeah,
slot,
the
we
guy
noticed that
was
the 12-volt
clearly
pins and the ground pins
trained
don't read as
and
continuous to the hole
well,
initially,
you know,
unlike our first
more than
sample,
willing
but this
to
still tells
use
us that we're
lethal
on the right
force.
track. It might not
Yeah.
always be an instantaneous issue.
Yeah,
which is
he
why
was
the frequency
calm.
of occurrence
He
was
did
low,
it.
but it
Yeah,
can
he
be an
did the work.
instantaneous issue, and
Then he
certainly
got out
over
of there.
time, it
Now
can
police
develop
are
into a
saying
fire
they
hazard
think
as
he's
these holes go
escaped
through
the
a few
city.
screw cycles.
Oh, I
Finally, we
would've.
noticed this PCB is revision 1.3.
And to be completely honest, with all the publicity on this case,
So now,
yeah,
what I wanna
obviously
do
because
is
this guy
install
was,
this with
you
just one
know,
of the
wealthy
screws.
and
I'm gonna leave
powerful,
the other one alone so that we have
the
a second
police are
screw
going to
later.
bend over backwards trying to get this guy.
Install this to the
Yeah,
case,
it's not like he drove down to the hood and shot a couple
and
guys.
that will create
Yeah,
some
that,
threads
you know,
in the hole
nobody
because
fucking gives a shit about. No offense to anybody, but
so once I screw that
yeah,
in,
if
it's going to chew through it.
if
in a way that the nylon ones
if
were
the
not.
attack had been
If NZXT
executed
originally
in
had
an
this
impoverished
screw in here
neighborhood
and then
and
remove
the
them and add the
yeah
nylon ones
the
before
victim
shipping,
was
it's
poor
possible there's already
and
threads in
possibly
there.
a
It's easy
minority,
for the code
police
to
wouldn't
come
give a
off, and
shit
you can
about
actually see
that.
there is some
You
underlying
got murders
metal
that happen like
field,
that every fucking
especially on
day,
the
and the
threads.
police just
So
don't care.
that would perhaps be indicative of
This
how,
guy,
even with
they
the
fucking
slight
care about
insulation
it.
layer
That
on the screw,
that should
still cause an electrical,
illustrate quite clearly
short.
the
So
yeah
let's get this mounted. There's the
yeah the
screw.
priority
That
that
turn it,
that police
trapped in
officers,
there.
yeah, police agencies,
Get that mounted.
you know, I mean police departments have,
There's the nylon
you know,
one.
yeah, well, in protecting and serving the people, as they put it.
As well.
Yeah, they're
So if we put this
all
one
about
in,
protecting and serving the
NZXT has
guy
about
that
an 8-year
has a
history
shit ton
of
of money.
over-tightening its screws on cases, something we've criticized them for a lot. in
They
the
only
past.
put a $10,000 bounty on his head.
that.
It's not that big, so don't worry.
There's PCB dust.
Ain't nobody,
No
yeah.
one's gonna turn him in for 10,000.
So I can see
Only a
threads
piece of
have
shit would
formed.
turn that guy in
Those are
for
already
10
there.
grand.
A little bit of PCB dust. We next wanted to look at the melted PCB to see if we can find where the contact was being made.
Yeah,
In the
at
first
least
video,
wait
fine.
till the
We were
fucking
hoping
bounty
that the
is
screw
high
hole would be
enough
more
to
intact,
justify.
but it melted. We can see
Like-
some copper
like
wire.
that-
just
the
nothing
guy was
useful
worth
to find
10
the fault.
what,
We
10
next wanted to
billion?
review the unburnt side of the same PCB, and
10
this is what
billion?
Patrick Stone had to say.
Right, he's
The
worth
point I'd like to make right
well
here
enough
is-
to and then he worked for United Healthcare.
If they
Just
really
think-
want him,
Right,
put
it
it
should
up
be
to
plated.
25 million.
If it's a PCB and you got a screw going through it, it should be plated.
2024.
Yeah,
It's about to be 2025.
So
It was a great
Then
way.
they'll
see that the
trying to
screws
get
are
this,
just
trying to
this PCB.
yeah, trying to
And,
incentivize people to turn that guy in. But
So
you
this-
know
This
what?
can be done better.
This screw
Yeah.
hole only
If it
ever
comes out
underwent
that the guy
2 to 3 connection
yeah
cycles
got
from the
clapped
first
because
NZXT
his
H1
old
case we
lady
looked at with the
didn't
original
want,
NZXT
you know,
H1 screw,
you know,
and
didn't
it already
want,
looks like this. That's
property
bad.
assessments
This
and
indicates
shit
that if you were
in a
to replace parts a
yeah,
few times, or
obviously a
reuse the
woman with
case,
kids is
you
going to
could
get
start
favorable
developing this
treatment
12-volt
if
plant
the
exposure
if
that
there's
we're
a
talking
divorce.
about.
This is
She'd
how it's
probably
supposed to
get
be.
alimony
We look in there,
and all
maybe
that
let it
bullshit.
plate all the way
But
through.
the thing thing is, it'll never be
So that's how it's
100%
supposed
of
to be
his
done. We
net
did a
worth.
continuity test to see if the
Ever.
ground pin and this were linked, and
So,
they were.
if she wanted to keep
in order
all
to try
that
and just
shit,
get it
yeah,
back
they're
to
not legally
conditions where we know
divorced.
for sure there's a problem
All
with
that
the
shit's
filter
going to go to
system.
her.
And then on Stone's recommendation
Yeah.
here, we've got
Yeah,
So-
now here comes the
two
hot
probes
mama.
hooked up. So
Hot
one
mama.
is going
Yeah.
to pin 4,
Comes
which
out
is
that
ground.
this woman
One's going to pin 2,
had
which is 12 volt on the opposite
the
side.
CEO clapped
And,
in order to
then
get
what we're gonna
his
do is just turn the
assets.
screw
which
see
is
if
a
at any
perfectly
point in
plausible
return
explanation.
We get beeping.
Then yeah, you might
Specifically
have
beeping
more
that's
people
longer
trying to
couple
turn the
seconds,
guy
couple
in.
seconds. Yeah. So we were talking
But
about
for
before
somebody
we got on
that,
camera,
yeah,
how there's
people,
potential.
you know,
So
people didn't
to
like the
recap,
guy.
MVP
Obviously, you
and
know,
us,
he
actually, we agreed with them. Said this was a
he
low
was
event, the fire.
yeah, the head of the,
One
he
of
was
the
the
things we were talking
figurehead,
about
you know,
was perhaps
the lead
presence
guy,
of
the
screw
big,
getting installed first,
you know, the
could
big
potentially
papa
cause
of,
an
yeah,
event
Saying
where
no.
the
organization
insertion of the
that
second
has
screw is
consigned,
not quite center.
you know, hundreds
exactly.
of thousands
So this
of
goes
people
back to
to
what we were
death
saying,
by
where
rejecting
we had
their
that
claims.
animation in part one where some people were like, oh, that's not really how a screw works.
Yeah,
which
so,
is true. We could
yeah.
have showed that better, but
I don't see anybody,
the real
you
problem
know,
is that
you
this
know,
PCB is
jumping
not
up
just like a
and
thread in a wall,
enthusiastically
or
going
a
at
car
this
part or
guy
something.
for
It's not like
a, you know, a meager
metal thread.
10
You
grand
need to tap
reward.
it back in to make that thread.
Right, that thread was made from a screw
they're
going in and
plugging
out,
his ass.
and
Why
so
would
it's
they
not
plug
going
him
to be
in
in the same
for
spot
10
every time.
They're fucking,
If
you got people
there's another screw
hosting,
present
you know,
that's
fucking
sort of
CEO shooter
offsetting
like
it,
content.
or if
People are
you,
selling T-shirts, you know.
engage the threads a little bit differently,
Yeah, it's
like at
becoming
a slight
fucking
angle or whatever. So
He's a hero,
that's
dude.
potentially part of the problem they had with
fucking
maybe
hero.
the order of the screws, the angle of the screws.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't,
No, he's a hero. Flat
I
out.
don't condone that kind of behavior, but
And so, especially
I
here,
understand
if
it.
this screw
I
is
mean, I
put
really
in,
do. Yeah,
well,
and
let's say this: if
when
this
if the
screw is put
guy,
in,
you know, did it
it's
for other
makes
reasons,
this screw
yeah,
put
he
more
still
pressure
clapped
on the
a
outside
dirty
edge
son of a
of that
bitch.
PCB, which might cause it to dig deeper into that outside
Yeah,
edge.
and to be honest, the
And
reasons
looking
don't
at
really
the
matter.
burn
Guy's
remains of the
dead.
old, PCB,
Yeah, well,
it
he's
looks
dead.
like that 12
So-
volt plane goes all the way around.
Congratulations.
So it's possible that the contact point could be on that outside
Yeah, you
edge
saw
where it's
that
pretty thin.
piece was hanging on with a little piece of
It's a
copper.
fucking
So the thing we really want to
I
look for
need
is
that.
this
I
doesn't
need
continue
the,
Exactly right.
and potentially create the.
You need the rest of, what's his nuts'
did we-
fucking,
we're ready to go, right?
Yeah, we're ready to go. I think it will actually.
Like soundboard.
So I think I have it in a
Where's the
spot where it's going to
soundboard?
beep right away.
What I'll do while Steve is moving the screw is I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, what is
put
that?
this
So,
guy in like that.
Bill Gates.
And
Bill
what I'm
Gates
doing
saying,
here
"Yeah,
is
what
I'm
is
just
that,
making sure
son?"
that the probes themselves are touching the pins inside the PCI Express slot.
I mean, you know, like I said, I don't condone that.
Oh, it
You know,
stopped.
he's got kids that are going to
Just
grow
just
up
double checking
orphans,
everything.
but
Again, making sure
Yeah,
that
at the same
this,
time,
this blue probe pin
you know,
is pushing on the PCI
that's
Express
the
finger.
kind of shit that
And we're gonna move
you
off
know
the screwdriver and then making sure the grab one is doing the same.
people that are
Looks
fucked
like they're
over
in
by
good
the
spots.
system sometimes don't react well to it.
Okay. And so
snap.
the
You
meter
only
got
push
out
a
of
person
range, the
so
beeping
far,
stopped.
but
What we're looking for is a consistent
Yeah,
beep
I
that just
mean, if
stays
that
on.
guy happened to have family that, you know, somebody died because
That's it.
of that rejection,
That's it right there.
So
very well
I'm going
easily.
to very slowly
case.
try to remove the screwdriver without turning it.
Yeah, but
That's
one
the
of his
idea.
fucking kids that fucking died.
All right.
Mm,
So we'll let that go for a second to make sure.
Get a shot of that meter too. You'll see that this is just stuck at a single value. It's not rising anymore. Yeah, so when you're looking at a 12 volt to ground connection with the power supply connected, this number will just rise up. Yeah, so that's not good.
Let's cut this so that people don't get
First
too
when it
mad.
happened, I didn't
And
want to see the video,
so-
but now I do.
all right, let's talk about what happened then.
Yeah,
So,
it's interesting.
to recap,
And,
we've got
yeah,
probes
it's only
in
about a minute long.
ground
though.
and in 12 volt, and
Correct.
maybe at some point we can pop up a pinout diagram if we really want to show it, but that's
sure it's
standard. The PCIe slot wiring.
Oh
it's
yeah, yeah.
standardized.
My
and
bet
DXE doesn't
is that
do anything
YouTube's
special
probably
there.
striking
So
it
that is
because
expected wiring.
you've got
And then,
you know an actual murder,
turn the screw,
and that's against
and
their
as
terms
you
of service.
all saw, and hopefully in the edit it'll be really clear, but I was turning it really slowly, and I stopped when I heard a beep each time. So the first time I heard a beep, stopped, waited, and the meter ceased beeping.
Yep.
So that was what you were talking about, which is behavior we saw in other power supplies. I turned it a little bit more. I was actually loosening it, I think, at the time that it did this. And when I turned it a little more, it beeped again, kept going. So do you want to try and explain what that might be?
The through hole in this PCB doesn't have enough clearance between it and this 12 volt plane. And we had some commenters put in some really great comments about this kind of stuff, just about like, hey, you know, if they're doing this right, the clearance is going to be, you know, more than a millimeter. Yeah, exactly. Also, if they're doing this right, they're not even going to put the 12-volt plane anywhere near this thing. They're going to cut it off where the PCI Express slot ends. Right. So another comment was like, if they're doing a through hole right, they're going to plate the whole thing. And that's what you saw on these other cables too. Yeah, like these guys. So if you were to look at these, and I think we got some shots of this already, where you can look the entire way through this hole, it's plated. And that's just, you'll see an abbreviation, PTH, plated through hole. And those plated through holes are then connected to ground. And another really nice thing is when you're designing your circuits in like a PCB design program, when you do that, the program, anytime you get close to it, exactly, yeah. So we don't think any of those best practices were done here. And so what we think is happening is as you work this screw in and out of this hole, it is going to literally carve apart the PCB, at which point there's no more threads in the PCB. The PCB can just float on the screw. Now, the screw is connected to the case, and the case is connected to the power supply ground. And so if that screw also makes contact with the 12-volt plane, which it shouldn't, but in this case seems like is, then that's where your problem happens.
Yeah, and this is the original screw. So it's not that zinc or whatever it was screw we used last time. This is in fact the screw that shipped with the original H1. This particular H1 is new. It shipped with plastic screws, but as we showed at the beginning of the video, the point was to see if we could reproduce the problem and try and better understand what it was, since we incinerated by design of the test the original device that was under test. So the original screw's in there. Does this mean at this point if we kind of leave it like that, we'll get another fire? If we...
Yeah, and...
is there a way does your fuse idea work for not having a fire but still burning? Because if possible, I'd like to preserve it to maybe send off if we end up wanting to do that.
So if the pathway to ground, so the pathway to ground for the PCIe riser should be through the PCIe riser, not the case.
Did you find
if
it?
The case is acting as the pathway to ground, and that pathway happens to be through the motherboard. Then if we separate the motherboard from the case, and then we connect a tiny wire, tiny enough to like allow current to flow, but then when it gets too much current,
did that shit like a boss.
Then if we connect that between one of the standoff holes on the motherboard and one of the standoff holes on the motherboard tray, it may act as a fuse and melt if the current tries to flow that way. And so we have this little wire.
At the
melted some insulation off the tip
second
of the wire,
malfunction that he created,
these,
he
clips,
tapped the slide
now we're
forward.
going to see if we have a good enough wrapping of these little wires around the alligator clips for continuity. Indeed, we do. We do have some resistance, but you know that should be okay. So we'll drop that off.
I mean, yeah, they're talking about banning suppressors. You know,
the same thing we're going to be
that
getting
guy
out of
did
our,
not use a registered suppressor.
Out of our problem PC.
There's no fucking way that guy planned
like a fuse
all that shit out and then used something that was so easily traceable.
I'm going to get away from the wire.
Yeah. The police got it in their head that this guy used a station 6, and I was reading a news story that the police went after went to a gun shop that happened to have sold one of those, in the New York area.
There is a path to ground that there should not be.
Yeah.
Give it a go, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was I think they said it was like Pennsylvania.
54 amps.
Yeah, they went looking for the the gun dealership that sold a pistol just like that in a neighboring state. They're that fixated
and we just wanted to show you guys
particular
that
pistol.
there was in fact an insulator between the two conductive parts, and generally you'd have a screw that goes
Yeah,
through
some
the screw holes and into the
fucking
motherboard tray.
FUD that works
And again,
for
we
the
want to point out that those
NYPD
through holes usually
that
have ground
knows
contact.
fuck all
And then
about guns.
on the
Probably
bottom
Googled
side over here,
assassination
we've got this
pistol,
piece of rubber.
and that
It's actually
popped up.
the thermal foam that we use for overclocking, supporting the motherboard from the bottom. And then on the top
I mean,
side over
what
here,
the
you
fuck's
could
banning
take a
suppressors gonna
blade
do?
and
It's
stick
not
it in
gonna
there and
change
show
it.
that there's space between
Yeah.
the other parts of the case and the
And
motherboard
it's
as
not
well.
gonna
So
happen. They
on all
want
sides of
to
the
use fucking
motherboard,
bang
no
on it.
connectivity,
So
no connection to
bang the
the
suppressors,
chassis.
so it ain't gonna do
And
shit.
that's what allows us
Yeah,
this thing
because
to run
you're talking
without
about
any problems right
makes
now.
the weapon
how's it going,
If
Godfather?
you build this thing normally, you're right back in the same problem. All right, so we are ready to
I mean,
try
people still gonna
our
fucking use guns, so bang
burning the
suppressors
wire
ain't gonna do shit.
experiment
So
with the motherboard.
Yeah.
they're
And what we want
focusing
to do
on
is
the
we
wrong
want to
fucking
see
shit.
if we can be sure that
Should be
the
focusing on
path
solving
to
the fucking
ground
crime instead of
that is being exposed here is
yeah,
in fact between
using
the
it as
motherboard tray
a
and the
fucking
motherboard
bully
itself.
pulpit.
The next thing to do then is
Yeah,
be like, okay,
get on, get up there and
PCIe riser
push your
still
agenda.
responding properly. So we're going to make a quick continuity test on that, and we'll just go
What are y'all
clamp into the
about?
red,
Well,
and then
CBT.
the black. Good,
Cock
good,
and ball
good.
torture.
All
Fun
right,
thing
so
to do.
we're on continuity, and right now I'm on ground.
Yeah,
over
we're
here.
talking about the
And
Brian
that guy
Thompson
over there is
assassination.
on N2 with the 12 I'm going to check the continuity first. Good. And then the next thing I'm going to do is check pin 2 to pin 2.
Yeah, I
Still
mean,
good.
like I said,
Pin 2 to
I
pin 3 still
think
good.
I
Now,
think
pin
the
2 to
most
pin
likely
4
thing is
should be good for a
the
few
guy
seconds,
used
and then it
a
should just
striker fired
go up
pistol
a number
and a
that's
homemade
normal
suppressor that was
behavior. So
converted
it
from
appears to be
a
behaving
solvent
normally.
trap.
Nothing unusual. Yeah, I've got a little tiny scratch on the back of the
Yeah,
motherboard
it's
tray.
a guess,
in
but
there.
it
All right,
it's
and if I
it's
touch another part of
probably
the
the
motherboard tray
easiest
that's also
way
exposed,
to
like this little screw hole, there we go. All right.
to essentially
Okay,
make
so the
something
next thing we
that
want to
would
check
do the
on is we
job
want to check to
without
see
being
if
traceable.
the motherboard, if we can make that continuous with the tray, so that there's a good pathway from here to ground. I'm gonna take this little alligator clip right here, and I'm just gonna
But like
clamp
I
in
said, I
like
saw
that,
a video
and then I put a little
of
screw
them
down here
shooting.
in the base of this corner.
But
and
it
I'm
was,
gonna clamp
like I
onto
said,
that
it was
screw.
zoomed in
So again, we're just
into
gonna
the
check, make
suspect
sure
so much
we got
that
a little scratch point.
you really
We're
couldn't
good
see
there.
Brian Thompson.
I'm gonna check over here to make sure that we have
Yeah,
tray.
I saw
Good.
that.
Now this wire should connect the tray to the motherboard. Check on the top of the screw.
But that's
Good.
not the one you
Just to be
watched,
sure
right?
that's the whole motherboard. We're gonna go over to this
Well,
side. with
they
another
didn't
hole.
show them at the.
Still good.
Yeah,
So
they didn't
we've
show
got
where
a
the body
path
was
for the electricity
in
to
the
flow
videos that I
so
watched,
far
but they
from
did
there,
show the
the
guy,
PCB
you know,
through the
shooting
tray,
and clearing
from the tray to the
malfunctions,
motherboard,
and then
and
walked
it's
into
got to get
the
all the way back
edge
to
of the
ground to
frame
complete the circuit.
and, you know,
So what I'm going to do
shooting
now is I'm
down
going to go over here and grab the back end of my power supply.
Yeah, that's right.
immediately
This is an
outside of
24
you.
pin. This guy over here should be a ground pin. Sure
Shot
enough,
him in
there
the
you
back, shot him
go.
in
So
the back of
now
the
we've
head.
got a clear path for this 12
Because I
if
didn't
it
actually
is
see
shorted
the
to
coup de
go
grace.
from the PCB to the motherboard tray, from the motherboard tray to the motherboard, and then from the motherboard all the way back over to the power supply. And so what we're going to do in just a minute here is we are going to replace this wire
I mean,
right
it is
here
what it is.
with this little teeny wire right here. And if there's too much current going through this wire, it's going to light up and glow like it did earlier.
Sorry, I was,
you shouldn't really have electricity flowing through there. Electricity should be flowing.
No,
in
I've
these
been up.
cables
I've
right
been
here, the PCIe riser back
watching
through,
War of the Worlds
the ground
TV series.
12
There are 3
wires are
seasons.
supposed
I'm
to
on
be
the first
carrying
season on
We're
episode
rigged up, we're ready
7
to go.
of 8
Next
of the
thing to
first
do
season.
is to
Have you
get
ever
this
read
screw
the
just the right
old
location.
Golden Age
Then
Superman
once we get that
comics?
right, we'll turn the system on.
No, I have
And
not.
we'll see where that goes.
There's
Hopefully we're
a
gonna have,
comic that
heating element here,
the comic
nothing
is
else.
placed
Hopefully no fire down
in
there.
the
If it
Golden
works the way we
Age
expect it to, we should have a heating
continuity
element here,
where
nothing else.
Superman
If
wasn't
things are working
super
well,
powerful,
it's not going
but
to
there's a comic,
It's
you know,
not gonna be
Superman,
continuous. But in the
Superman,
case where we've
yeah,
moved
in the
this,
War of the Worlds.
which by the way, this
Oh,
is
wow.
becoming easier and easier to
Yeah,
make
you might be into that.
So if this connection,
Yeah, I've been watching it because the first season is actually free on the Roku channel. It's part of the MGM Plus subscription, but the first season it's free on the Roku channel. I've been watching the first.
right now.
If you have an Amazon Prime account, MGM is owned by Amazon.
Through the motherboard tray.
Yeah, I mean,
through the ATX 2020.
Amazon Prime.
So the only thing left to do now is see if this.
Yeah, because I've been watching the first season. I'm on, like I said, I'm on episode 7 of 8.
Okay, experiment.
And
really quick.
I'm just like,
when the motherboard
so there's
is
one
connected to the
thing
motherboard
that
tray,
I'm actually like,
which is gonna
what
be
the
every
fuck
system built.
on? Because it's
Right.
like,
we have this problem.
because
And this problem
so
is that there is
you know
a
how like
pathway
the movie War of the
from the
Worlds where
12 volt,
the machine come down and everything
which
and
is
all that
the
crap.
12 volt plane
Yeah.
inside the PCB,
This is basically it,
through
but
the
it's
screw,
completely different and
from
it's
the screw
like
to the motherboard
so
tray,
the machine come down,
from the motherboard
the
tray,
aliens
to the
are
standoff,
here,
the
but
motherboard,
it's completely
and
and
then from
utterly
the
different.
motherboard
Instead of
back into
having
the
those
PSU.
giant machines and
in-
everything,
and in
they're
this
actually like these
instance,
small
wire
robotic
was
dogs
acting as
that
part
are
of that
actually
pathway.
going around and killing
Now,
people. But
because this wire was so
the thing is, they're not killing pregnant
this
people.
wire,
They don't kill
the
babies,
weakest point
but they
of the
kill
link
kids.
is what was going to burn up first.
But
and as soon as
it's really
that
weird.
pathway back to ground was eliminated, your short
but
circuit is then
from
eliminated.
but thing is, if the
So to further
woman's
prove
pregnant
the
and
point,
everything, instead of killing
we
them,
can say,
they actually
let's,
take
again,
the baby,
remove this
rip
short
the
circuit.
baby
So
out
we're
of
just
the
gonna go
woman's
ahead,
stomach
take
while the
these
woman's
clamps off,
basically
and
still alive.
nobody's
or
worried about
unconscious.
you're not gonna build
you
your
can
system with the
recondition
motherboard
and
not
easily
attached to the
train
motherboard tray. You're not going to do
infants.
that. But
Yeah,
if the
because
motherboard is not attached to the motherboard
They're
tray,
not
again,
reconditioning and
the
training
circuit
the infants at all though.
the
They're
ground and the 12 volt.
from what I was reading up
So
and
now
everything,
if you
because
turn the
I
system on, it's
don't,
gonna work
I
just
have
fine.
to fucking
Okay, but the point is, if you're building a normal system,
I have
and
to
you have this screw in just the wrong
actually
location,
try to figure
maybe
out
you've taken
how
it out, put it in a few
to
times because you were trying to build it just the right way.
watch
Then there is
the
this
other
problem.
seasons.
Okay, so this is a,
Fuck you,
a new
Amazon, for
H1 case that Steve just like bought online.
ever since it's goddamn
and when
fucking
it came in, it was like this, and all we did was work
on
with the
Amazon.
screw
They only have a
and
season
like
1,
for the most
but
part, just put the screw in and take it back out. We did a little bit more
which
like
is included
refining
with
it to looking at the
the
screw hole to
thing.
see
But
if there was
so
any visual
they're not
sign of the
reconditioning.
12
From
volt,
what I was reading and
plane,
everything,
but
they actually are
weren't successful with that part. And then when we put it
collecting
all
the
back
baby
together,
to try to figure
put
out
this top
something
screw
about
in,
a genetic
it
and the
seems
human
to have
race
put more
and
pressure
everything.
on this bottom screw. And
So
this
they're
bottom
using,
screw has more
and
pressure on
from
it.
the last
Maybe it's
episode I
digging
watched,
deeper
which
into the edge
episode
of the PCB,
6,
which could at that point in time be making contact with that 12 volt plane.
they
So
are
it looks
actually
like we still have the
collecting
same
and
problem
scanning the human
with
DNA
this,
and everything.
I
So
guess,
they're trying to
fluid
figure
case.
out something, but they're also
And
ripping
if this is your
baby
fix,
fetuses,
then
no matter how far along you are.
I guess it's okay, but
from
in my opinion, you still haven't
humans
fixed the root
while
cause
they're
of the
still
problem.
alive, like
And
the
I
robot
think what we
dogs
need to
are.
do is just
Yeah.
push for
It's
a-
really
a
fucked, and it's
corrected
like,
PCIe
what the
riser.
fuck?
Let's see if we can see anything going on inside the
Yeah,
control at this point. So we got up to the camera, got super close.
But yeah, it's
we got
really-
some stills of this thing, and now you can clearly see some copper on inside the control. And this looks like copper on the bottom side of the PCB that we're seeing. And the only question now is it 12 volt or is it the ground plane?
Apparently there was
So which
a
of the two planes is it? Because in our
Alex,
earlier
we
investigation,
learned the
there's
hard
two
way that
planes,
taking what
one on
doesn't
top, one
belong-
on the bottom, and
I
this one
am
is the bottom one.
so
In order
fucking.
to figure out which one it is, we're gonna do a continuity probe. to
Thing that
the
pisses me
12
off
volt
is
and
the
ground,
season 2 and
so we get
season 3 are
different
not on
part of
Amazon
the
Prime Video.
holding this probe
I just looked
on
at
that
it.
little tiny piece of metal for a
But
period of time. So
if I want to
let's do
watch
this,
the
Patrick.
season 2 and season 3, I'm gonna have to
Okay,
look for a
so
website
we
that
have
actually.
continuity, and that's Patrick holding on to
Because it's a mixture of
yeah. Now we're
French
gonna check to
and
see if
English.
this plane
Like
might
sometimes they'll
possibly
talk in
be that
French,
plane,
sometimes they'll talk in
probably
English.
correctly.
It's weird.
So Patrick is going to go for the ground pins.
But it's
inside the
really
PCI
fucking
Express
great.
slot while I am holding this.
I will say
Actually,
that now. It's a
first, Patrick,
really,
let's go
really
back
fucking
to the
great
12
show.
volt pad and make sure we do have contacts on in the right place. So that's the 12 volt.
But the fact that they're, like I said, the fact that they're taking babies out of live women.
Not. the ground plane. It's definitely 12 volt planes. Yeah, so there you are, ground. And then
I've been
we
so
go back
hooked
to
on
12 volt, we get beep beep beep.
You ever seen a
Yeah,
show
there we
called
go.
V?
Yeah, so clearly
I've heard of it.
what is being exposed here is the 12
This is
volt
really good.
and not the ground
They
plane.
remade it.
And
Like I said,
yeah, I think that's pretty conclusive that the
Yeah.
problem is.
I remember there was a
12 volt
show
plane.
that came out called Why the
Hopefully,
Last Man or
NZXT
something like
will
that.
do something great and fix this for all the consumers out there.
Yeah, there was only one
So
season,
that's the video.
and people
there won't be a
got
conclusion
so
section here this
fucking
time because
pissed
at the
off
beginning
at
of the
it.
video, we moved it to the front. This
It's
is
on
such an
Hulu.
important
Nice.
issue. We want to make sure absolutely everyone sees it.
But
If
it
you
baits
have one of
off
these
the
cases,
but it baits off
please
the
get
comic.
rid of the PCIe riser.
But people
You
are
keep
so
using the
pissed off
case. We love
because
the
it's like,
case,
oh,
fine,
why is it
but
the last man
we
and
would
not like the
strongly
last woman or
suggest
some
that you
crap like
find
that?
another riser if you can. And of course, you can always subscribe for more. You can go to store.gamersaccess.net. If you'd like to support us directly, you can use code This Is Fine
Why am I
for
in
a
Yahoo
10% discount for the next few
fucking
days.
search thing?
And we'll see you all next time.
Like these revenge pork pie.
Let's see what we got today.
The what?
The revengeful porch pirate videos where they take revenge on porch pirates. Customers.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, you mean like Mark Rober,
Oh, the fire's gonna
where he
kill
does
him.
pork pirate stuff?
I don't know who he is, but like people who take revenge on porch pirates, like they set up booby traps in the packages that they steal.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
My favorite ones are where the dude, the army veteran,
Holy shit,
he
that's
put
insane.
a blast bomb in one
That
of the
tracking
fucking
is brutal.
packages.
It isn't tracking.
Dude
That's
picks
his
it up,
attack
fucking
pattern.
explodes.
Where he
Dude
goes
shits
back
on
and
himself.
So you're supposed to move in or out based
That was
off
my
of where the
favorite.
pattern
I
is.
said it.
Watch. Yeah, see, it turned back. See, look, it started over there, and then it turned back. He ran into it. Yeah, he did.
Never mind.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Honestly,
with that tracking at all. Totally fine.
honestly, it's funny though.
Not playing Melee again.
I gotta grab the hammer.
Isn't sure it's
You never
some-
know. You never know. Just kidding. I know. I'm not playing Melee again in PoE 2 until something changes. Like maybe when the Axis swords come out, the skills that this perhaps will use will actually.
Yeah, people were pissed because the sword comic permits, as it stood, left little room for trans people. Trans men are briefly mentioned as existing in said comment, and trans women are assumed to have all died because they were born Y chromosome that led to fictional deaths
Yeah, that's
and
hard.
everything in the
That's
show.
really challenging. What do you mean?
But yeah, so why the last man was
Come on.
it was just like
There's no way, right?
the fuck?
But fucking, this spell is so stupid! It's the worst telegraphing I've ever seen in any game ever! And I played so many fucking games!
Oh,
it's
man.
so poorly fucking telegraphed, man!
Man.
Fix it!
That's another one. Time to try again. Gotta run it back. Now we have King Kong here. This guy's been destroying a lot of people. Here we go. Let's watch it. You have to play against this guy. I think you have to play close. I think you do, in order to actually beat him. Because if you do, it's actually super easy. Because I couldn't see the animation. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a dance. And look how much life he has. Well, I guess this is the second level of it, right? It's the end of the campaign. But still. God damn. And shield, yeah. That guy just fucking flattened him. And this is kind of like what I mean, is like, it's kind of hard to see what he's doing because the tree's in the way too. See? It's like right there. On the waypoint, yeah. Got a big stick. And again, that would be solved if you were able to zoom out. This is the boss that made me like certain that it's like, yeah, you should probably need to zoom out.
I'm like, oh shit, it's spinning.
No, he's level 60. Like he's way higher level.
This poutine is a
This
piece of
boss
shit.
is fucking crazy cool.
Poutine.
It told me
What,
8 to 10 minutes in the stove or in the oven. I just took it out and it's still frozen.
Oh.
Like, and they said 8 to 10. You would think, okay. That's why I ran it for 10, and I figured, well, I like it cooked thoroughly. It's still frozen.
Maybe your stove not
laser.
Usually what I do is
My stove is working because I burned myself putting it in.
I think it's such a terrible animation.
how long did you wait before putting it in?
Need to watch out
Oh,
for this.
I preheated it and everything.
What did it say to put it at?
Looks pretty cool.
Oh, 375 is what they told me.
It's so fucking bad.
375. So it's telling you to put it at 375. Then it's still frozen.
Just go.
Maybe.
I just put it in for another 10 minutes. Fuck it.
How old is the stove, if I may ask?
It's pretty old.
That's your issue right there, most likely.
That's bad. Well, here's the
Maybe.
thing, right?
Yeah, they're probably basing it on how a modern stove would do it.
Yeah, they're basing off how a modern stove is. Because I don't know if you have a gas or a.
Can't even see
It's just
the
a electric, not even convention, so there's no fan in it.
How old
Again,
would
another
stove
problem
be,
that
if
would
I may
totally
ask?
be solved if you
I don't
could zoom
even
out.
know. This stove was here when I moved in 17 years ago.
Just let people zoom out more.
17 years old.
95%
At
of the
least.
problems will go away.
It's probably from
At
the
least.
90s or some shit.
Because like here's the thing. The game already has a
Like
function
we've had the
that
stove
zooms
break a
out.
few times, and he
Like when Cirrus
usually
goes
it's
into the
like a
cloud
heating
space
element
and
he
you get
has to
zoomed out.
replace.
All they need to do is
say
use
just
that
reflect
function
new stove.
on these boss fights.
Oh, my
And I
landlord
think they
wouldn't
should
give me a
use
new
this
stove unless it
function. Zooming
died.
out will decrease performance.
Like if it was unfixable, then he would maybe buy me a stove, and even then he'd buy me a used one. Because
Insta-kills are so boring and
our
frustrating.
fridge died,
I don't think
and
that
he made
insta-kills
us
are the
wait
problem.
a whole
I
week
think that telegraphing
while he was
and not
searching the
knowing how to read a
classifieds
boss is the
for
problem.
a used fridge.
And so
And then by the weekend he had found one and put it in. But the whole week, like first we lost all of our food that we had, and then we couldn't even freeze our
the
food for
shortest
a week,
telegraph to one-shot them, that's crazy, yeah.
or even keep it
But
cool.
that's what I think about it, right? It might not be that easy though. They have specific parts that are.
Oh, I could have gotten him in trouble. There's because landlords are not supposed to do that. Like, if you don't have a fridge on hand, you have to go to Walmart and buy one. Like, that's the responsibility of a fucking landlord. Like, you can't provide.
I would. Here's the thing. I would.
I just think you should be able to like.
Here's the
see
thing.
what the
I
boss is
would.
doing if you're anywhere on the arena,
I would.
right? Especially in such a small area. That,
Black
yeah,
Sheep.
just zoom out.
Can you
Sorry, just
mute
zoom
our
out.
side
That's
real
easy.
quick? Thing. I know you're live streaming, so I don't want in case. It's
20,000
Landlord said.
I don't give a fuck what people hear. Fuck people. Dude, I would get people in trouble by saying names. If you just didn't say names, nobody would know.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm putting my mic, my sound back on.
A Dorito flip and a
When did I
sad
say my
rap.
name?
Again, not sure I want to
Chef
be
Mike.
drinking that water. Get
No.
like tetanus or something.
Chef Mike is the microwave.
Minus 10,000.
Oh.
Everything I did has just.
I don't care if you guys know my first name. My name's Henry.
Hey.
Sounds about right.
Hello,
You like
fellow
it,
engineers, and welcome.
I'm not worried about someone doxing me with just my first name.
Yeah, you look at the disc and it just says A owl.
Oh, is that what that says?
Plus, I don't think any of you would do that shit anyway. So.
Why would anyone?
No.
Why do I prep sessions? All I have to do is.
The only way that people would easily be able to do that is
I have all the details. I met
fucking
with
went
this
through
lady,
thousands and thousands of
and she
Henrys
gave
to
me
try to
all
find
the
you.
details. So.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at the map of the museum from our last time?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Plus, the only easiest way would be able to do it. It's knowing exactly what province of Canada you live in, and then looking you up on Facebook, putting in that province, and then putting in the first name, and then just looking until they find a picture.
It's not hard to figure out what city I'm in because it's the same as Jay's, and everyone
I don't
knows
know.
where he lives.
Hold on, it's got to be somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. Oh,
Like he has it right on his stream with the PO box. Like it says the city right there, St. Thomas.
Okay. So Miss Lady had provided this gold, as I said, she promised. So the mark is the Silver
Unfortunately,
Lining
fucking
Casino
raspberry
right
ones
next
were out.
to Goodberry Square. You know the place.
Yeah.
I've been taking out rebel outposts one by one.
Casino in,
I know where
in
you
Baltimore
live,
at
too.
the present moment.
Isn't it like the biggest casino in all of it?
Not everyone
Oh, yeah, probably.
knows
better
where I
not
live.
I'm just
start no
very,
shit.
insular. I only care about Galtica, you know what I mean? I don't care about the rest of Adventures.
Okay,
Why would I
yeah,
mention
continue.
it? Okay.
Well, I just think that it's meaningfully important, you know?
Yeah, he's a shitbag.
Oh, that's where. Oh,
That's fucking.
I have it all written down here.
We would have had something else we would call him,
So Miss Lady
but that
says,
is now considered offensive.
and
Well, it
I
always
have
was
via
offensive.
AOL. She sent an A hour.
We used to call people
Wait,
like
so you're
that
telling
Indian
me
givers.
that you used
Yeah, I was
AOL
just about to
But, yeah.
say
to
that.
deliver a message on the back of the map we used for
But
the
yeah, it was
last
pretty offensive.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, you don't
would
fucking
incriminate
just
us in case
give-
anyone
give
affected
something
us.
and just
It's not only
take it
planning
back
a
just
heist,
'cause
but
you
also
You mean,
the culprit
you
of
mean,
the
you
previous
mean,
heist that we
you
took
could
place.
technically, in the other way, be like, you could be pilgriming it.
Anyways,
He's
Silver
being a
Lining
pilgrim.
Casino is right next to Goodberry Square. What else is in 10 days? I'm sure
There you
know.
go.
Fucking pilgrim.
Okay, you know what that means, right?
Habit, not an addiction.
Right?
Habit.
You know,
No.
it's disease being taken over by another individual.
blankets.
Grand Fleeing Flow
You know, like,
Championship.
Yeah, who's playing
trying to
this
take over
game?
your land
See,
and
it says, stock
being the
up
people
for
that
the
do
big
it.
game because the
You know what
fucking
I mean?
genie owns the rights, and if anyone says it in their advertising, he'll sue you.
Well,
So who's playing?
gives and he takes.
Oh, it's a bunch of different teams, the whole championship. It's kind of like the World Cup, but also the
Yeah, I
Super Bowl.
think
So who are you gonna
something.
vote
Oh
for?
shit, I gotta go to sleep.
I got a guy on the.
Alrighty, sleep
I got
well.
a favorite team. The
I was gonna do some
the
gangsta
Low.
shit real quick.
But I stand to make a lot of money if they pull through.
I think
That's
it
my
really
betting
rubbed him the
strategy.
wrong way
Look
when
what I've had the biggest payout.
Claire was on the fucking stream.
It works for me.
He started acting really weird.
Has she rejected him?
Anyway, for those of you who didn't join us last time, Gino is in tremendous.
And then when Raspberry.
Yeah.
And then when
What is Jay doing uploading a video at 4 in the
The whole
morning?
point of this casino on the night of the big game, the finale, the final.
He just
see who they're the final
uploaded
match,
the trailer.
and then that's when I'll make my.
Or unless that was always
No, that was
uploaded.
earlier.
Yeah. Just kind of weird how we just got a ping for it now, though.
You guys want to join my regular Fleet Swell team?
That's pretty funny.
Does that mean Jay's awake?
I like that joke.
Thank you.
Instead of fantasy fling flow, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Because we're in a fantasy world, I don't
Yeah.
know, there's magic all around us. It's very whimsical. Anyways.
Thanks for the explanation.
This poutine is garbage.
Bad.
Thanks for
How can you fuck up the poutine anyway? It's
The
just
fries are
fries.
the fries are all mushy now. The gravy has reduced itself to this like mucus.
Oh, it's mine.
Gravy's not bad tasting though,
Okay, so typically the casino, you have that.
but the texture is all gone to
Well, it's
shit.
based on the way you're writing.
The cheese curds are not even real cheese curds, I think.
Oh, yeah, that looks a lot clearer.
I just cut
I
up
can
a piece
finally
of
read it.
cheese.
Okay,
mozzarella.
but for the championship,
Well,
people
they
from all over
they say in the box it has
throughout
Quebec
Great
cheese
Britain,
curds,
bringing in and they're spending
but
money to play for
all I
bets.
see in there is
We
shredded
even take
cheese.
your bet via
Unless they
AOL,
shred
we
them,
can
but like who the fuck does that to
And
curds?
there could be 500,000 to 1 million gold pieces. 1 million gold pieces
That might be a problem. With some
on that night in there.
frozen. No,
Are we all in the same place?
All in the same place. Can you believe that?
Well, if it's all in the same place, then it's figuratively out of this world.
I can kill 6 more, can't I?
I gotta stay up till 6 anyways, because I have to move my car so my roommates can go to work.
I just need to
Oh yeah,
kill
you off
6
till
more.
on January, right?
I'm on holidays for a month.
So, just please continue.
I have 3 days, but that's the day I.
Also be up to 5 million gold.
I would have hung out with Jay, with Jay this weekend, but
Okay, so
I've just been recovering from work.
5 million.
I'm not gonna start my holidays and right away start doing shit. Like I'm gonna catch up on sleep.
Originally said it there
But
was
that's gonna take me a couple days.
500,000 to 1 million. Now it's 500,000 to 5 million.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my millions and then go to bed. Come back to this tomorrow in the
Why don't
morning.
they just help around at the shop?
Dude,
I don't want to pass up on free child labor, but I also don't want to.
Screaming for 3.5 hours. Yeah, we're good.
So I
I'm
think
glad
Knuckles
with
had a lot
it.
of really important questions that you have kind of avoided answering, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Raspberry is really fine. I think that's what fucking thought. I think he thought it was like some kind of real shit. Like some kind of real speed dating shit like that. And she rejected him. It got to his head. And then when she really liked, what's his name, Serge? And he called in to talk to her. I mean, that, I think that set him off too. It's just,
Yeah, with Carol or Karen, Claire. Or don't know her name because I watched it intermittently.
Everyone thought I was gonna hook up with her just because she's local.
Lol.
yeah, you can hook up with Murray now.
Oh,
Don't do that to
that'd
Jay.
be fucked up.
I would never do that to Jay.
The guy we had to meet up with after the last time. Oh
yeah.
Your secret is safe.
I squeezed him for all he was worth too.
Are you actually black?
Anything good?
No, no.
Sorry, I had to say that.
You mean Terrence?
Terrence, yeah. I need a picture.
What?
Sure.
I do love
And not of your brown star, if it's even brown.
That's good to hear, boss.
Anyways.
It could be
Just
platinum
imagine
log.
Terry Crews Curtis.
Hell no, it ain't no fucking Terry Crews.
I
it was. I wish it was.
I don't know, 1 million.
He probably looks like his pictures.
10 tons. I don't know. I'm not gonna do
You know, like that, like...
I'm lighter.
You're white as fuck, aren't you?
Do you know how much electrum pieces that?
Did I just find it out, Terrence?
I'm not even sure what the conversion rate is between gold piece and
I don't know. I don't hear like
I'm
the.
light skinned. I'm not white.
Oh, you're light skinned. Alright. Are you inner city or outer city?
I don't think I've ever seen an
A little bit.
Are you in the house or out of the house?
I'm in the house.
I figured that.
Very classic. So, in the Fleet Flow game,
Are you? And do you live in Georgia or a southern state?
Game is the final game. So we have a window of about a minute.
No.
They clean up. That's 2 hours. But if they take a long time, they go in from overtime, 4 hours.
That's good.
State ones.
So we got
You're in this. Oh, you're in Ohio. That place. Oh.
Depressing part.
Oh, that place. Yeah. I would not want to be crime scene cleanup over there. I'd be getting calls every day about random people doing random things every day. Those random things wouldn't be the best.
I'll probably be here my whole fucking life.
Yo. And I absolutely went slamming down on my shit.
No, I'm not done asking.
This is number 3. Number 3. Number 3. Where is the fucking top? Where is the top? Oh, I'm spinning around circle, getting sick. No, bro. All I do is spin my ship around in circles all the time. This is like, dude, I do it backwards, I do it fucking forwards. Like, if you watched my stream, you'd be like, yeah. I'm about to puke myself. Come on.
I've been using a lot of fast travel packs instead of going to fire. Instead of going to like the campfire, it's because it's just so much easier grabbing the travel packs.
What's 19 million, 19.3 million plus 14.4 million?
Plus 19.3 plus 14.4. That would be 33.7.
Okay, cool. So I did that in 3 hours. They were saying that would normally take about like 2 hours doing something within that. Plus I got all the extra, I'm at 144 million credits again. It took another week to get me at the back, basically, and I'm not even done. I got some more shit I gotta finish up, which I only have 6 kills to do. I'm not fucking doing that. And then I gotta jump on this other one that I had. I just started. Yeah, I just started it. Yeah. We'll be good. I need to get an interdictor. Gotta put an interdict on this bitch. Alright, everybody. I'll see you later.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Well.
Hey, chat. Let me just say this. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. If you see this in the video, definitely do hit that follow button. And thank you. I will see you next time.